Hey, we're missing a lot of people.
Hello.
Hello. There's so many people gone.
Yes, Eric and Nerdy are both gone today, so it's just going to be the four of us for a fun-filled Dungeons and Dragons session. But that is okay because it will be fun and it will be filled with dragons and dungeons and the like.
Wait,
Oh, we
I
got
don't
dragons?
think we're gonna run into a dragon today, guys.
No.
That was
See,
Ethan's
we're gonna run into the corpse of a dragon where the dungeon is contained. So there's a dragon and a dungeon, so we meet our quota.
There you go. If the
Oh.
dungeon's in the dragon's
Yeah.
skeleton.
Yeah.
It's a big dragon.
Yeah, it's a very
Sounds
big
like
dragon.
Or a
It's an
small-
ancient dragon.
Or it's a normal dragon, and it's just a real small dungeon.
yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
two-room.
One room.
It's just one giant room.
One
That's it.
dungeon.
This room.
It's just a glorified escape room at that point.
Yeah.
You have to
How do
escape
I get out of the dragon's stomach?
We should do a D&D.
That
Yeah,
is
actually,
so
That
that'd be
actually
so
would
fun.
fit. It would be kind of
would,
funny.
it
in
would.
this
The
context.
entire party's been eaten by a dragon. You have to find your way out.
That would
the
be a
ass-
fun
stomach acid kills you.
the carnival, the Witchlight Carnival or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh,
to
yeah,
have
yeah.
a dragon that you enter in and it's an escape room.
I should look
Should
it
be
up.
fun.
I bet someone's created
Oh,
a
there's
D&D
probably
centric or
hundreds of
themed
those.
escape room somewhere that's like actually good.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure there's probably a bunch of.
Yeah, that would be really interesting to like run, like those point and click
I haven't-
escape rooms or whatever.
I haven't done a fantasy themed escape room. They've always been like locked in a jail or like, something along those lines. It'd be really cool to do a medieval.
I've never
style.
done an escape room.
Oh, Matt, we should do an
Okay.
escape room sometime.
We gotta do a D&D group
All right,
escape
we'll do a
room.
D&D
There's-
escape room.
There's one really close to us that's not too far, and there's also supposed to be a really good one in Royal Oak. They have like a zombie roadhouse one. Not that that's the one I want to do, but they have like a list of a bunch of different escape rooms, and they're really highly rated too. So,
Oh, Royal
Nice.
Oak's only like 15 minutes away, so.
well, there you go. I'd be game to meet do a D&D centric themed guys escape room where the five of us, and maybe if we can mail Nerdy and do the escape
Yeah.
room.
An open invite to all of our friends.
Yeah, all of our viewers.
Yeah.
all of
All
our
of our
viewers.
viewer, come join us. At this.
Oh,
We make
one.
like a huge event out of it. Come meet the dungeon master and the players at this escape room for a fun-filled evening, and literally no one shows up.
But what if a lot of people show up?
Like 30 people show up. They
Oh,
can't
yeah.
accommodate all of us.
I'd be like,
Who
holy
would've thought?
shit.
We
if
have
30
fans.
people showed up to meet me, I'd probably just pass out and die because I wouldn't know what to do.
We'd have to start playing D&D on the spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just start.
Yeah.
Improv.
I will-
Improv session.
I will say, last week's episode hit like almost 20 views
Yeah,
in like
that's-
under
they're
like
all
8
popping
hours or
up.
something.
I don't know.
I don't know who's watching our
feel like-
videos on YouTube, but
Yeah.
someone is.
I saw it
Brendan
popped up
paid
in
for
my
a view.
on my normal account. I have it'll sometimes pop up in my recommended, and
Brendan,
I saw it. And I was
Brendan
like,
paid for a view bot.
I did
That's
not.
what happened.
no.
A view bot.
All of his
I'm
Twitch
actually
money,
curious.
man.
Yeah, all-
He's
Yep.
paying
And
for
that
all his...
one paycheck I've gotten from Twitch.
Hey, you
Was
got
it
in a
like
paycheck.
36 cents?
Yeah, my $100. Twitch only pays out once
Oh!
you've made $100.
There you go.
They pay
That's
that
$100
money.
more than I've made on Twitch.
Yeah, I was about to say it's better than I made. Technically, Nick, you deserve a small cut of that because part of that check is
Dang,
is-
I'm
26
volunteering my
views on that.
services.
Here's what the analytics are looking like for like watch time and stuff. How retention's doing.
it's even funnier because
about
like
an
you
hour.
go like if you go back about an hour, so they've watched an hour.
I
of
mean,
our-
that is, admittedly, with YouTube, long videos. I mean, that's like half the session right there.
I
Yeah.
guess
To be fair.
that's true.
That's
Well,
still
and that's
a long time.
That is
for
a
some
yeah. 1
Joe
hour is
Schmo
a
to tune in.
long time on
Listen
on
to-
YouTube.
My
Oh,
stupid
yeah.
ass boy.
Like-
I wonder.
Statistically, viewer
if-
retention usually only lasts like half a video.
yeah.
Okay.
It is rare for people to get all the way through videos.
I wonder if what had happened was that person was watching another D&D like series and they got to the last episode and we popped up on the algorithm for the
Yeah,
next
possibly.
play video and it started playing, but that person fell asleep. So then they woke up an hour into it to us doing some really dumb shit and they're like, what the fuck? And then they shut it off.
That or it's
That's-
just because it's funny if you look at the history of the videos, the last like 3 or 4
Yeah,
have
they've
like
been,
pretty
popping
good
up a lot
views,
more.
but all the other ones it's like 5 views, 2 views, 3 views. So it's not like a consistent 24
I wonder if
throughout.
YouTube's just pushing them out more now.
Maybe
But it's such a
Someone's
weird,
just-
like,
starting
jumping
in
in the
episode
middle.
like
'Cause it's not-
68 of our
Yeah.
campaign.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, it's also not just the D&D mods that have been getting like insane numbers right now. Also, some of my Final Fantasy VI stuff has been like
Oh.
really popping
See?
off right now.
Look at
Maybe
that.
maybe your Final Fantasy videos are drawing people to the Dungeons and Dragons.
They've actually Final
Do
Fantasy's
you-
always done pretty well. I don't know why.
Do you promote Brendan while you stream Final Fantasy?
Tune into my
That's
D&D
a
stream.
no.
In what way?
Do you
I don't know,
say,
just be
hey
like, we
guys,
play
I'm playing
D&D on
D&D?
Monday.
Oh, sometimes.
Oh,
Usually, like
okay,
when I
okay.
do like my ending, if it's like
Your
Thursday, I'll be
ending.
like, we got
Right.
D&D's Monday. Otherwise, come back Tuesday for more Final Fantasy.
I have to talk to Nerdy too because I saw he was at PAX this last weekend
Yeah.
and I saw like a short like clip where he was like in a panel with like a bunch of people
Yeah.
and sitting next to him I think was the YouTuber Ginny D who's a
Yes.
Dungeons and Dragons
She was
YouTuber.
on the
She's awesome.
And I was like, holy shit, I watch her
She's
stuff.
awesome.
So I wanted
Like,
to
later on, she was the like interviewer for Taz for the McElroy brothers, and
Oh,
so she
really?
was interviewing
Nice.
them at a later panel there. I was
That's
like,
pretty
man, you know,
Ginny D going on.
he's in the D&D world
Yeah,
there.
how, he's in the D&D world, but where's all of our note and fame? Why don't I have 10 trillion viewers now? I'm just kidding.
'Cause the D&D world is not that
That's-
big outside
That's
of
where
Critical
24
Role.
viewers are coming from, probably.
Yeah.
The 24 people he's mentioned in the panel is like, hey, I play a stream on Monday, and everyone's like,
Okay.
cool?
Nice.
Too funny. All right. Well, before we talk too much of the ear off, and this turns into just us shooting the shit stream,
Yeah.
I would go ahead and start us off here with a quick recap. We have our beautiful waves in the background.
Beautiful
Yes.
waves.
So, to not only recap last session, but also, I guess, the session prior that lasted all of 5 seconds, the party arrived at the Isle with the Abbey. They made their way through the skeletal sand dunes to the remains of the Abbey, and upon attempting to enter, they discovered that there is a remnant or a sect of the cult of Braska. They were introduced to their cult leader, Ozymandias, who was more than cordial and welcoming to the party. I had anticipated a fight, you fighting these cultists, and instead it turned into a lovely little religious conversation, just dripping with blasphemy in every ounce that I could muster. But yeah, so you guys talked to them, asked if they had any golden threads. They were like, there is a golden thread in here, but we don't got it. It's somewhere in the creepy
is it?
dungeon that's under this abbey for some reason. And I was like, all right, well, we're going to go find this thing. And Ozymandias kind of like really pried as to why you want this golden thread. Like, why is this thread so important to the party? And everyone kind of played coy. So he took a guess that you were going to sail through the fog wall. And when you confirmed that, he mentioned obtaining a map piece. And that map piece is foretold to them in their scriptures of bringing the Dark Lord himself back from the dead. And the party was just kind of like, well, that's not what we've heard, so bye, we're going to go get this golden thread. And they ventured off into the dungeon. They fought some creatures. They fought a giant jade jar, which upon looking back at the actual monster stat block, it is in fact not a jar, but a statue, and I don't know why I thought it was a jar, but it wasn't a jar.
We love
Okay. It
that
gave
it
me
was
the
a
ability
jar.
to put Alexander from Elden Ring in the thumbnail. I'm always happy to use
Yes.
Alexander when I can.
There you go.
He's
I
a
did love
cool
your
guy.
thumbnail. I did love the thumbnail. But that was
Emo
a fun
Sentinel was
fight.
also
Kind
fun.
of had this ability that just sort of drained everyone's hit points on his as legendary actions and kind of beat up the party a bit. And then they had to go fight some sentient iron statues, and they beat those guys. And they had some big AOE attacks that were hitting everyone. But regardless, they had attained the golden thread, and they left the Abbey ready to make their way back to Erskine to talk to Watu. Now that they have the golden thread and they have the draft sail, they can finally have the sail created that will take them into the fog wall and guide them through it. And that is where we will pick up today's session. So you guys are back on the Armored Badger. If everyone's on the map of Elos, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys are right about here.
My dumbass forgot to pull up literally all the D&D
Yeah.
stuff because I was too
There you
involved
go.
in
Alright.
our conversation. All right, where did you say we were?
We were
guys
at
are
the
right about
island in between
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, to the south of
the two big ones.
the place.
As a reminder too, as another small thing that you can either check on now or later, it's really your choice. Cutthroat Roost was attacked by the Alabaster Keep after you dealt with it earlier, and you sent dolphins to warn the people. So that is also kind of a lingering
Yeah.
threat too. Again, more of a side threat, but
I
it
don't
is
know
there.
if we.
Well, we have to
do
get
we care.
we have to get this sail made, right?
Yes. We have to
You
go-
said-
Thread
Yeah,
also
Erskine?
has to be blessed by a priest or priestess of the goddess
Ruma.
Oh yeah, I can bless it.
or paladin.
Yeah, or a paladin. If the goddess.
What paladin spells do you have? I believe there's like a.
I mean, he
There
does
is-
have. He's
Don't you
access to
have the
everything.
blessing or the ceremony?
There's,
Yeah.
I believe you should have a ceremony spell that would work for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
It takes an hour.
I was gonna say, you should have
It'll
access
take
to
you
something.
probably 6 to get back to Erskine.
Oh, you got time.
All right.
Give us the ceremony.
Oh yeah, literally ceremony ritual, right there.
Okay. Real quick, we're going to Erskine to get the sail made. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Unless we really care about Cutthroat Roost. I don't care if they got attacked. Honestly.
All those
Oh, it's
poor
on the
innocent
way.
tourists
Eh,
who
they're,
just wanted to enjoy a fun pirate-filled theme park, and Darby's just like, they can all die.
I
They
mean,
can all
the guy
die.
who runs it's kind of a jerk, and the people
Otis
there
Mush
aren't the
is
greatest.
Hey, they provided service with a smile, and that's all you could ask for in a place like
They
that.
do.
I mean, to be fair, the
And
employees are
wenches.
not at fault
Well,
here.
I'm pretty sure
Wenches is there
we're all
Wenches
Aren't-
is there.
Yeah, we're
Aren't
also
we
all
like
wanted.
to save
because
the
Prince
restaurant.
Zafarin just went off and
Yeah.
killed a few people.
Plus, I'm sure Arthur doesn't want to go back anywhere near there anytime soon.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll go to Erskine. Wait, did you say
Erskine.
Erskine?
Erskine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
spelled
Erskine.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Oh
it's
well,
Erskine.
it's Erskine technically.
All right. Well, we're
Honestly,
gonna
it's
spell the
probably I meant to
Erskine.
pronounce it Uskarn, but I've been mispronouncing
it
it this
Erskine.
whole time.
It's
so
Erskine,
it's
which I
Erskine
like
now.
Erskine.
it's a regional dialect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like the compass being fucked up. I mean, this whole world's maps are just bad.
Anyway,
This is the correct orientation of the compass for anyone.
so yes,
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
like
if
to,
you're one of our
If you're one
24,
of the newer people here,
viewers
that is the
stopping this
actual
video, you're like,
orientation.
why is the compass screwed up? That's how it's supposed to be. Welcome to a fantasy world.
Get
Yeah.
off lit.
In some people's fantasy worlds, they get to hang out with elves and dwarves. In my fantasy worlds, east and west are reversed.
hell yeah.
Uh,
All right.
Some of the
Well,
most
I will
interesting-
bless this thread.
All right.
This golden thread.
So it's a pretty simple ceremony, Ruma. You basically just need to
Sure,
lay
it's
it
a
out
ritual.
upon some cloth, usually white, blessed, holy cloth, which most likely as a paladin of the goddess, you would have something like that on you. If you don't, now you do. You just lay it out, and then you just usually burn incense over it and recite a few words.
Do we participate in this? I would
Not
like
really.
to participate. I would like
I
to
mean,
watch.
you can be there and watch him do it. It's really a one-man kind of, this isn't really a showy ceremony. It's not like a wedding or anything. He's just blessing some stupid
Yeah.
thread.
Sentinel showed up. He took one of his like tablecloths, that's just like white tablecloths, and has cut a hole in it so it kind of drapes over himself. And he has found some like I don't know, like golden like fringe off of some things that he's found around, and kind of fastens a little gold collar around there, and he's there ready to watch the blessing of the.
Being around the cult of Braska has turned Sentinel religious, hyper religious.
You hear about it just like different
Which I guess
outfits
you're a
that
guardian
Sentinel
foul,
goes
so
through.
I'm exploring. I'm trying to figure
trying to
out
understand.
this world.
Prince
Um,
Zafarin is probably there too, and he's just like, "What is this strange ritual that you are performing right now?"
I'm probably just trying to con Keith and Dola out of money while gambling downstairs somewhere.
I'll say Nat's also there. And
What?
kind of your.
What are you
What-
watching?
Yeah, I mean, so Nat, Prince of Farin, and Sentinel are watching you do this. Ruben. She's
Are
kinda
Mips, Pips, and Squeaks? Are they just still sunbathing, or are they gonna?
Of
If
course
you do it
they're
up,
still
if you're doing it up
sunbathing. They
top,
know.
they're watching too, but not because they want to. They just happen to be there.
Yeah, if you're doing it up where they are, they'll kind of half listen while they continue
Yeah.
to bathe. You notice as you look too, like Mips and Pip and Squeaks, their whole bodies went from like pasty white to like this like tender bronze now because they've just been sunbathing for weeks. If you go up there at like the middle of the night, they're still just up there with their things just laying there.
They are going to injure themselves in some way.
Fortunately for strange, creepy, godlike children, skin cancer is not a known
Not
issue.
a,
It's
I
not
mean,
an ailment they need to worry about.
Gaining more power.
They haven't flipped over though, so the moment they get up, it's gonna be like nice and bronze on one side and pasty.
completely
They've
Pasty
never
dead.
white
done this
on the other.
before. Yeah,
It'd be
he's
They're
living in
gonna
the
look like a-
forest. There is no
It's gonna look like a
sunbathing.
cupcake.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So yeah, so you've all gathered around Vruma on the deck of the ship to do this ceremony on a very nice, clear night. And Nat, she's kind of standing next to you, Sentinel, and she says, "Oh, I didn't know that you were also like a goddess, like religious person."
From what I've been told, I mean, that I have some connection to the goddess. I've never met her before, and so it seems like our friend Ruma has some sort of connection, and at least is doing her will on this. So I figured I might as well participate, if that's the case.
Supposedly, one of my ancestors was a priestess of the goddess, so I kind of figured, well, what the hey, I'd see what happens. Hint,
Yeah.
hint, the original way to solve this issue before you brought up the fact that Ruma was also a
Paladin of the
servant of the goddess.
Yeah.
Wah-wah.
Well,
That's
you
a-
know.
And I will
It
say
was a very
the
minor
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I had to delete 8 pages of important plot
Oh,
related
no.
details.
She's gonna have a huge story moment.
This is huge
This was
moment
like
for Asriel
3
and
sessions
Nat.
of,
Like, we'll get
of
Ruma to
game
do it.
ready to go,
I'm
but
kidding. It was a footnote. It was literally a footnote.
it was
I
a
love it.
sentence on her biography.
All right, so, and then obviously, wait, who's all there? Oh, and Prince of Farin's there too.
Yep.
So, Ruma, you may go ahead and commence the ceremony. You have the
All right.
incense you need.
All right, I light the incense. I'll do it on like the rail of the ship as the sun sets in the background and birds fly over. And as the incense burns, Ruma will look up to the sky and go, "Blessed be, this thread be blessed ye."
Rub a
and
dub
then
dub. Thanks for the gun. Yay, goddess.
And then that's the ceremony.
And just like that, from the holy scriptures themselves, the thread has been blessed.
Beautiful
On the
ceremony.
day of our Lordus 2022, December 5th, the thread has been blessed.
Sentinel wipes a tear from his eye. It was the most beautiful thing.
I'll look at Sentinel with a single tear coming down too and put my hand on his shoulder and just nod.
Knowingly.
We knew the goddess has landed here for just a moment in our lives.
The clouds part and just a beam of light shines down, and you just hear, "This is my thread. With him, I am well pleased." And then the cloud shuts.
Oh boy.
Oh jeez. Well,
Prince of Farin in the background. That was the most interesting of ceremonies. I will go now. And you just see him turn around and he leaves.
What an emotional time.
well.
Yeah, incredibly. Just a lot of emotion right now. Nat's mostly just confused, expecting like a lot more to happen, and he just said a couple words, and the thread was blessed.
It's just like
You're
from
not,
what-
Ruma, you're not even 100. You're not even 100% sure that it is blessed. It doesn't look any different. You're just like, well, I did it.
I did the thing. That's all that
The
matters.
thing has been completed.
He's done more whacking than he has done ceremonies.
Yeah.
From the book of Ellis, chapters 4, verses 17 from 42, in which Ellis blesses the golden thread to sail through the fog. It's a riveting chapter in the book of the goddess. You should look it up.
Yep.
Buy it at your local Barnes and Noble.
The Book of the Goddess.
The Book of the God.
Looks like it's on
Someone's
sale
gonna
now.
go look for it. Yeah, on sale now. You can buy it through Brendan's Patreon.
I don't have a Patreon, unfortunately.
Well,
Well,
when
it'll be,
I don't have
when
a
he
reason
does,
to
it'll be
make one.
something you can buy.
yeah, that book will be made at the same time that Brendan
Yeah, when I make
has.
the Patreon, sure. Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll write a 900-page text that's just the scripture of the goddess that no one will buy. We'll
There
get
you
like
go.
8 copies made, and they'll just sit in my back room until, you know, I need to burn something in a fire pit, and I'm just like, well, I have this, and in it goes.
Sacrilegious.
All right,
out
so
it
you
starts
guys
a
have a
beckoning.
blessed thread, a draft sale, and now you are capable of getting the golden sale created at Erskine or Askarn, depending on how you wish to pronounce the city.
Depending on what region you're from.
Yeah,
Yeah,
depending
depending
on
on
what
your
region you're
dialect.
from.
We're inclusive here, so.
All right.
Off to Erskine.
All right. So you
Because
guys-
we're just ignoring Cutthroat.
Yeah.
There's just people sailing in, going to take down Cutthroat Roost and
They can handle themselves.
point,
Yeah.
the battle has probably already happened, considering it's been like a couple days, and
Yeah.
literally the Alabaster Keeper's like, we're gonna go sail and F that guy up. So, yeah,
the
battle's
Dolphins
probably-
took care of it.
The Dolphins,
Yeah,
they warned them.
The Dolphins gave them a warning. They're fine. We don't need to worry ourselves with them.
So you guys sail your way to Erskine, and you like some of the other smaller cities or towns in this area, you have to kind of tender off and take a boat in to get to their smaller docks, which you do. And as a reminder, this is a native town, so the general people who live here are actually native to these islands. They're not like people from Elysia or the continent of Elos, which is not to be confused with the Isle of Elos. They just called that because they're very close in proximity. But you arrive at the town. Most people seem in slightly better spirits. It would appear that after dealing with the undead pirate menace that was harassing them, and now they've gone to harass the tourists, these people are in much better straits and spirits because they don't have to deal with, you know, the Alabaster Keep and it's, you know, terrorizing the waters. Because now the Alabaster Keep can terrorize actual people they want to.
Great.
Well, at least we did something good.
Your Watu was the man
Yes.
who offered to create the golden sail for you.
Huatu.
So you head there to
Yeah, go
his
ahead down,
his
yeah.
boat shop, and you kind of see him conversing with another customer. Upon seeing you, he gives the guy a pat on the shoulder and says something to them in a foreign language for approaching you. Well, my friends, it is good to see that you have returned. I had taken a few bets with some of the others that you would not have been so lucky to make it back.
And you were on which side?
The
Of the
side that said that you would not make it back.
Oh. Well, sorry to ruin your fun.
You see that canoe right there? And he points at this very ornate, nice canoe. I just lost that to the local bartender. So, I'm very unhappy about that. But I am happy to see you, after all.
Well, then I could have helped hedge your bets if you wanted to ask, but you know, that's fine.
You know what they say in these parts. Do not trust other people with your money. Because they will spend it under your nose.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, I'm sure you're aware pirates are mostly dealt with.
They are. Our fishing boats have seen much less of the Alabaster Keep and much less harassing, though about a day ago there was a bit of steel clashing from yonder over there, the direction of that eyesore that's been placed where the pirate haven used to be. Cannon fire and smoke. They haven't even quite dealt with the smoke yet. Look there. You can even still see some of it wafting up towards the heavens.
Seems like revolution is coming. Well,
Well, some people have seemingly fled, made their way here into Erskine. Decided that they were going to make this place their temporary home until we shoo them away back to their ships. Don't like tourists here. They leave messes when we don't want them.
Understandable. Well, hopefully they'll be able to leave soon, and Cut Fun Roost will turn back into its original state.
Most excellent. I presume that you have brought the golden thread so that I may craft this sail for you.
I'll
Big
hand it
man.
over.
Which I as a DM am mistaken. You do not have 2 pieces. You just needed the golden thread to clear out the undead. He's making a draft sail for you. I
Yes.
got my notes mixed up there. So
I mean, he said he
Perfect.
would start working on it when the pirates were dealt
excellent,
with.
perfect. So it'll take me about a day to finish the construction here, test the sail, make sure everything is good, and it will be all yours. Now I will take bets that you will not return from the fog wall, and that time I am pretty sure I will both win my canoe back and something else.
I wouldn't be so hasty. You were pretty sure we weren't making it back. Last time in here we are. We have
Well.
a penance for defying the odds.
Well, I wish you the luck, all the luck in the world. The fog wall eats ships, it does not spit them back out. And though the sail may help you navigate its digestive tracts, in the end, you still come out the other end.
That made me hungry.
Of all the ways to become hungry,
Oh.
that's not the one I would expect.
So we have a day.
Okay,
Yeah, we have a
I'll
day to
get started
kill.
on this right away. You
Of
may
course.
really check out one of our taverns, watering hole, whatever you want to call it. Return to your ship, rest up. I won't lie, some of you are looking a little worse for wear.
And
Is
tends
this
to
a
have-
shopping episode?
No.
nothing.
Why don't you-
There's nothing to buy.
Has
I was gonna
Wenches
say-
franchised out to?
Unfortunately, there's only one Wenches, and it is in Cut Fun Roost.
Dang
Though,
it.
there were plans for expansions across the entire land of
Yeah.
Elysia. And, who knows if they're going to get that far, considering that Otis Mush just got his mush blasted.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
So, Wenches may be permanently closed. You have to check Google and see if it says it's permanently closed or not.
F's in the chat for
F's in the chat.
mush.
Apps in the
Wenches.
chats for Wenches, everyone.
The only good part about Cut Fun Roost.
Yeah.
Hey, I really liked the microbrewery because they had like 60 different drinks. Granted,
Actually-
over half of them were IPAs, but they had 60 different drinks on tap.
I need to correct myself. There was also the giant Arthur costume. That was also a really good part about that.
There's a whole Arthur themed or Azrael themed restaurant.
Yeah, by the
But the
time,
food was pretty okay, you know.
Yeah, it was mediocre.
yeah,
Yeah.
by the time we got that far on our bar crawl,
It was
the mood was pretty spoiled.
yeah. Well, we have a day. Other than checking in on.
Speaking of which, while you're enjoying your
Fun.
day, I'm gonna get some different tunes on in the waves here.
Ew.
So
Well,
unless
it
we...
sounds like we have a tavern owner that owes us.
True. Yeah, we did get him a free boat. Indirectly. Oh god.
I had
This is
expected
great.
I'd expected you guys to go back to Cut Fun Roost, so I had this prepared since we're not going back.
Yeah,
Now it's plain and Erskine that the tourists have brought the tunes.
We're about their magical
You see just
jukeboxes.
the steel drum band just playing in the background because they have no job anymore.
just traveling around playing their music.
I mean, do any of us care to go check out Cut Fun Roost? I mean, it's probably in ruin.
Well, yeah, at this point, not anymore.
How long would it take to go there?
Sailing like a couple hours, maybe like an hour, if that. Walking like 4 or 5.
Okay, I mean, if we have a day,
We have a whole day. Let's-
We're
might
just
as
gonna
well.
walk over there.
well, sail.
Yeah, sail. It'll be faster.
More time at
if we care to
Wenches.
do it. I mean,
For time at Wenches.
there's nothing else to really do other than just hang
Yeah.
out.
You know, Arthur's taking a nap on the boat, so he's not gonna be so upset that we're gonna be back in Cut Fun Roost.
Hey, maybe we can score that entire Azrael outfit this time.
Yeah.
All right.
I have a Brendan's next version of his bouncer is just gonna be the Arthur costume.
Actually, I still have one that I have not fully like figured out the look for, so maybe
I gotta get all my stickers on my Cut Fun passport.
it's
All the events.
I gotta get all
Yep.
the fun time
And then you
stickers.
take it. Then you take it back for a fun prize. It's like a pencil or something.
Yeah,
All right, so you guys are gonna sail
Gonna
back around
clear
the
my-
Cut Fun Roost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, we got a day.
All right, so while Watu is making your sail, you guys hop back on the boat, and I'll say you sail around this way. It's a little less treacherous than the other way. Make your way into the inlet to Cut Fun Roost, in which you see a situation not quite. Which let me change the map over here. This is a lovely recreation of the previous map. But most of this is destroyed at this point. As you arrive, you see that the docks have like multiple cannonballs blasted through them. There are ships partially sunk in the inlet. Several of these buildings are completely like bombed out and burning. The town hall where, you know, Otis was doing all this thing is like half collapsed. The Four Seagulls Hotel is like just in ruin. There's like nothing left of it. It's in really bad shape, very bad shape. There's just kind of people standing about. All these refugees waiting for boats to come and rescue them and take them out. See,
Pretty good job.
unfortunate thing with Otis is he had anticipated the Alabaster Keep serving as the fun-themed protector of Cut Fun Roost. He did not necessarily anticipate that his dark magic spell would be broken and they would turn their swords on him and blow his
entire
little
establishment.
place of heaven. Away.
Well, they seem to have done a good job. Honestly.
There are a lot of dolphins around, though. There's quite a number of dolphins as you sail in.
I assume the dolphins did their job. We cannot talk to you.
Well, Prince Farn can.
Prince of Arn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not here,
Yeah.
though. He doesn't
Damn
want
it.
to.
He can translate if he
I
really
don't
needs
know.
to. Well, shall we go?
I mean, I guess Prince of Farn could translate
yeah,
for you.
service
Like,
translator.
talk as the dolphin, and he'd just be repeating what they're saying.
Are we gonna go find Otis?
I don't know if we want to find Otis, but I wouldn't mind seeing if there's a few things here to save from the destruction, if you will.
Wenches. We
Wenches
need
is
to...
gone. It's been blown off the face of the earth.
No.
Any
No!
souvenirs?
The only things that seem to be standing are part of the town hall, the microbrewery, and Azrael White's Buccaneer Brew House.
Well, we could go check out.
Even the Azrael statue is gone. It's like half blown away.
Dang,
Nice.
unfortunate.
The town hall, and then make our way over.
Yeah.
So you guys gotta dock at one of these docks here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Alright.
pull in.
So the armored badger goes to dock, and you just see this like hulking mass of refugees begin to like run towards the boat.
Whoa, 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 whoa! No, 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 no! We are not here to rescue people. Wait for the next one.
Excuse me, sir. Hi. Hello. Hi. My name's Angela. I'm one of the workers here at Cut Fun Roost. How are you doing today?
I was doing great until just now.
So, I want to get this straight real quick. We were informed that the Vanatirian Navy was on their way to pick up some of these refugees. You're not with the Vanatirian Navy, then.
Yeah. If you look at our,
Let me
our
double check real quick, and
outfits
I'll just
here.
pull out a blank piece of paper. No, there's no. Do you see Vanatirian Navy? No, there's nothing.
Well, welcome to Cut Fun Roost, then. As you can tell, we're experiencing some slight technical difficulties right now, but we're hoping to be up within the month again.
Great.
I'm gonna grab Angela by the face and just move her away so we can walk through.
All right. Have a great day, sir. Okay, everyone. This isn't a refugee boat. We need to. No, sir. You can't climb up that. I'll lose my job if you do that. You just hear a gunshot.
There are people on that boat that will make sure none of you are allowed on. Trust me.
just Pippin squeaks, just sunbathing.
Well, Asriel,
Yeah,
he
Asriel's there.
Asriel.
Keith and Dola are there. The entire living boat armada that works there is there.
Hey, Nat is there.
Yeah, there's plenty
Yeah.
of people on the ship to keep people off. It's fine.
All right, you guys make your way further into the smoldering wreckage of Fun Roost. If Asriel was here, he would probably say this reminds him more of what it used to be than when you first arrived.
I mean, I'm just admiring it for my own.
just sad boy
catharsis.
vibes.
Yeah, sad boy vibe. The
You guys have
loudspeakers
arrived
are
at-
just playing Linkin Park now.
Yeah.
All right, you guys arrive at the town hall. The farm that was in the middle here, a cannonball struck it and just knocked the entire top half into the front of the town hall,
Nice.
scattering all of the glass and caving in part of the front. But other than that, it's fully standing. I mean, plus you also had the lingering damage that Prince Safarin left just a few
Yeah.
days ago. So they had kind of boarded up all the windows to Otis's
back,
office,
yeah.
and those are obviously all gone at this point too.
You know, this looks a lot better this way. I like the new decor.
As you approach the town hall, you are accosted by a knight, one of the guards, specifically the captain of the guard, who basically threw you out of the town to begin with. What? Oh, hold on there. Hold your horses.
Oh boy. Okay.
By the goddesses, what the hell are the three of you doing here?
Well, you know, thought maybe it'd be a good time to take a vacation.
Well, you're banned from the island. I thought we made that pretty clear. And as you can tell, we're not really in the method of hosting people right now after the blasted attack by the Alabaster Keep. Unless you'd like to grab a bite of fun-themed food, down there at the old Buccaneer Brewhouse, there isn't much left here for you to do. Now, is there?
I don't know. There's a lot to admire. Lots of great sights to see.
I can smell the stank that I think the three of you may have had something to do with this.
No, I'm gonna start walking towards the Buccaneers brew house because I'm hungry.
I mean, he is right. We did not cause this directly.
Also, a host of dolphins arrived on the eve of the attack about an hour before and gave us fair warning. We were able to get some of the people out of there. It is incredibly difficult to understand dolphins when you cannot talk to them. Until one of them happened to produce a scroll of talking to animals.
Yeah.
And then we could understand them just fine. Did you know dolphins are incredibly offensive creatures?
You know,
The things that they said they were going to do to my mother were just horrendous.
I think our wonderful magic flying blue man would agree with that.
My God.
You're welcome for the warning, by the way.
Oh, it was you guys. Well, I figured a group of dolphins wouldn't just show up with a magical scroll and decide to tell us the danger was on the way, so some good Samaritan must have. Well, I guess you have my thanks then. There would have been quite a few more dead. I mean, we still lost about 400 people to the attack. Most of them staff, and few of the tourists. A couple of good families killed in the explosions. But would have been worse if it wasn't for the dolphins.
I would assume so. Glad they could help.
Just don't let them near my mother. That's all I can say.
Unless she's waterbound, I think you'll be fine.
Oh, excellent. I'm telling her to stay out of this area. Those nasty little things are everywhere.
What are we doing here?
I don't know. We wanted to check it out. You know, we got nothing else to do.
It's true.
Possibly stealing stuff is always on the table.
This
you know.
guy is just so dark.
He's just so dumb. Well,
Oh, yes.
no, after you, sir. This is your establishment, technically.
Well, I was going to say, fortunately, our great founder survived the attack. We
Dang.
managed to get him out of here the moment we heard that the attack was coming. Before any of the women or children, he was fled from the island and protected.
Like a typical
where?
rich man. Well,
You know anywhere where he fled?
you haven't know where he went?
Well, he took one of his ships out down to the high seas, and we haven't seen it since.
Great.
What does that ship look like?
He describes like a little pleasure dinghy.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so not anything that we need
So
to
it's
be worried
using
about.
that too
Yeah, it's
far.
not. If it were to try to attack the armored badger, it would be like a rowboat attacking your war galleon.
Well,
We
it's
just
the,
run
it's
it
the
over.
other way around. If we have seen him
If we see
around
him
town.
though,
You have not seen him.
what if we do?
I can't imagine he got too far.
Yeah, it's like basically a glorified rowboat.
You might just be
I mean,
on another side of this island.
It's
Definitely.
bigger than a rowboat, but it's. I mean, it's a small ship that probably could hold like 20 people on it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like an executive
slip.
yacht,
Yeah.
basically.
It's a party
Okay.
ship, not a
It's the
battleship.
executive yacht of medieval sailing vessels.
Hell yeah.
It's got silk sails instead of cloth.
Nice.
Mm.
He's got velvet lining his entire cabin,
Of course.
and a
I'd
scent
like-
machine that sprays his musk everywhere.
I'd like to see his office.
I'm not gonna stop you. Go ahead. I pretty much lost my job, so
Great. Well, not great for you, but great for us.
Good man. I'll pat him on the shoulder as I walk by him to the office.
Alright, so you guys make your way up the stairs to Otis Mush's office. It's still in pretty bad shape, not only from the attack, but also Prince of Arn blowing it up.
Yep.
So there's just
Wallowing.
the desks like just scattered, all the cabinets are scattered, the glass is all busted. There's like spilled booze all over the ground. Pretty much almost nothing is salvageable in here.
Oh. Well, maybe some
Hmm.
of the higher floors are more.
This is the highest floor.
Oh,
I'll ask, is the guard guy still with us?
No.
Well,
I mean,
So
he's still
there's-
down there. You could
Yeah.
call out to him from up on the
Yeah.
floor.
I mean, we've been to his office before.
Mhm.
So we-
well, I was just
Maybe
looking
I
for like
was.
anything that was remotely. I mean, this dude cast a spell and brought the Elbash key back. I wanna
Oh, yeah.
see how he learned that.
Give me, Ruma, give me an investigation roll.
chucking through the wreckage.
Can I intimidate the wreckage instead? Actually, that's not bad. 16.
Oh, yeah.
The Ruma, you kind of start like looking around the place, and one thing that you do notice is a very large picture of good old Otis that's has a a cannonball through it, like right through where his head is, and it's
Good.
kind of on the ground and tilted. But just from the corner, you see what looks to be a line, almost like there might be a false wall there.
I will investigate by ripping the painting off the wall.
Right, you tear the painting off without any issue, considering it is attached with nothing, and sure enough, there is a fault seam in the wall, about yay big.
I'm gonna push on it.
Nothing happens.
Hmm.
Can I knock on it and feel if it's hollow?
It is hollow.
Is it like drywall?
I mean, it's wood.
I mean, he do got a
gonna-
big hammer.
I'm gonna punch through it.
Give me a strength athletics roll.
Punch through it. Man's has a war hammer.
23.
That Ruma, you just wind up
That's all
your
right.
whole your whole hand just goes. It's like stuck in the wall. But you kind of feel around, and you can feel that there's a safe in there.
Ah.
Is it like a small safe or a big safe?
Oh, considering it's about holes about yay big, it's about that size.
Oh,
But you
okay.
don't know how deep it goes back.
Can I
Oh, excuse
attempt to like grab something in the safe and pull it out?
It's locked.
Ah, and it's like.
Oh, so
mounted
your
to the
fist
wall?
is through a wall. It's through the wall. You haven't like cleared it out yet. It's just in the wall.
Oh, I was seeing if I could like pull it out of the wall. If it's just
Oh
like a
yeah,
big,
you kind of grab on. There's kind of a small handle, and you can grab on it, yank it out. So Sentinel and Darby, you're kind of looking around the office, and all of a sudden you just see Ruma
Inspecting the
punch the wall,
desk.
and then yank his fist back, and this safe about yay big comes out with him and just chunks on the ground, breaks up the wood flooring, the like nice ornate wood flooring as it hits with all its weight.
Good job, Ruma. Good job.
Yeah.
Not the first thing I
Um,
would have looked for.
I'm going to kind of double tap the locking mechanism and look at Darby and ask, "Do you mind?"
Oh, yes. I don't suppose you happen to have any lockpicks on you.
If you consider his
Uh,
big hammer a lockpick.
Or you need Azrael, he should have some.
Because I personally don't have thieves tools. But,
We borrowed some from Azrael.
yeah, okay.
I was about to say we'll put it in the. I'll just carry this safe around until we go back to the boat.
Back to the boat. and then
You can also so it's one of those like comm locks where you have to like scroll for the numbers. There's four numbers on it. You can always give it a try.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll attempt to attempt to listen in while I dial the numbers, see if I can hear clicking on.
Ooh,
The white
what would I
stuff. have
have you roll for this? Give me a wisdom roll, straight wisdom roll.
Straight. Oh god, I am not good at this. Well,
I should do it.
that is a 10.
All right, so Darby, you're kind of fiddling with it, and you kind of you hear a slightly different click at 1.
Okay. Trying to think here. What do we know about Mr. Otis? What would he use as a combination?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is the first number a 1?
I said the first number you heard different that had a slightly different click to it was 1.
Okay. I will attempt 1, 2, 3, 4 to start, and then I
Nope.
can...
The safe opens.
Oh my god!
All right, so he is just as stupid as he seems. Got it.
All right, what's in the safe?
Yeah, I'll open the safe up.
So at one point, there was 7,000 gold pieces in this safe.
Of
Otis
course.
has since taken those and gone on his pleasure yacht with them. However, you do find a bag containing kind of like a strange looking piece of like purplish black plant that was burned at some point, a tattered book, and a line of chalk, or like a piece of chalk.
Well,
Do
think
I
we found
recognize the book
instruments.
or the plant or anything like that?
Yes, the plant and the book would both be used in dark rituals.
Oh, so it's his
Yes.
supplies to.
Yes, we found his ritual tools. I guess we'll just start like flipping through the book a little bit and just.
Give me a sanity roll, Darby.
I don't even know what that
I'm
means.
just kidding. Don't do that. This is
We are
just-
now playing Call of Cthulhu.
As I,
No,
I don't know what that means.
Yep. So Darby, you start flipping through the book, and it's all recipes. It's all recipes on how to make different like meals. There's a chicken and dumpling recipe in there. There's a recipe for cheesy mashed potatoes. There's a recipe to make a turkey and stuffing dinner. It's about 50 recipes in this book.
Sentinel grabs it.
Somehow I don't think that seems wrong. That it would be a book of recipes. But sure, Sentinel, if you want to try cooking up one of these, by all means.
Yeah.
Is there a specific recipe you'd like to try to find in Sentinel? It might be in there.
Yeah.
Ethan, I'm gonna cast my divine sense, so I can detect things that are affected by the Hallow spell.
To see if the book
And
is
see if
affected by
it's
the Hallow.
good, evil, some.
Yeah.
Anything.
Okay. So if you can detect, you can detect good and evil with this ability.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. The book is just radiating pure evil energy.
I'm gonna snatch it out of Sentinel's hands.
Actually,
Or
I was looking for
I-
a good pineapple upside down cake
You
recipe.
You found one. It was in the back of the book in the dessert section. There's
We
also
can-
a recipe for chocolate mousse.
we can deal with that in a moment, Sentinel. I will attempt to contact my patron Lilith.
Am I getting called?
Yeah, it's been a minute. I
Oh my
know.
gosh, it's been forever.
Yes, it
I've been
has.
leaving you alone because I don't like water. What's going on?
Understandable. So we found this dark magic book,
Cool.
or we assume it's a dark magic book, but it seems
I
like
like
it's.
dark magic books.
I-
I have 12.
That's kind of why I called you. Looking through it, it seems to only be recipes, but it's apparently
Darby,
radiating
why
a
don't you
lot
ever
of.
call
evil.
me anymore?
Been very busy.
Too busy for me, your patron? I was
Hasn't
hoping
been
that we could get dinner or something sometime together.
Maybe when we're done on this whole pirating thing.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, go back to your book.
They all say.
Yes, so it seems to only contain recipes, but that doesn't seem correct.
Oh, you must be talking about the Unholy Book of Recipes.
Oh.
That
Makes
No.
a really mean Salisbury steak, but if you do it, you're gonna summon a horde of undead to try and eat your flesh.
so making the food creates or casts dark magic.
Yeah, what else would it do? It's a dark, evil book of recipes.
You know, in here I thought it
do
was
not-
just
Did anyone try to make the pineapple upside down cake?
I wanted
no,
to.
but someone was about
do
to.
not. Don't. If you make the pineapple upside down cake, your skin and your insides will change places.
Okay, well, I don't suppose one of these could summon the undead horde of a pirate vessel.
Oh, that's a good question. There's 52 volumes of that book that are out. What volume do you have?
I will just, I guess, look for a
Volume 9.
9.
Oh, Is there a recipe for green bean casserole in there with the little fried onions on top?
I will flip through the book.
Also, if you make that with hash browns in it too, it's extra good. But doing so changes the spell, so not only do you summon an undead grudge and bind them to you for eternity, but you also get them to wear a nice little hat too at the same time.
Aw.
Were they wearing nice hats? Does anyone remember? Did he do the hash
You're
browns too?
pirates!
Oh, well, you know. All right. Well, that at least answers those questions. Thank you.
Okay,
Uh,
when can I expect your next call? I'm really getting bored and Mr. Grumbles keeps biting my leg.
Eventually, when the time is right.
Next week?
If we're not still on the seas, you know, the rate, you know, the charge rate for calls made
I
at
can just
that time.
snap you guys wherever you wanted to go.
And you never mentioned this before?
Oh, you never asked.
That's valid. Well,
What?
We enjoy sailing the high
well,
seas.
yeah, it's, you know, it's sometimes it's about the experience, you know.
Not something I could do all the time either. It's like a limited time thing, so yeah.
Once a year?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh.
Well, I'm sure if we ever need an immediate exit, I'll be sure to contact you for that.
Sounds good.
Have fun with Mr. Grumbles.
God, he's such a dick.
And then I'm just going to sever the
Hang on.
connection. Well,
Lilith has provided insight on the unholy book of recipes.
yep. So, good news and bad news. Good news is that is exactly what the book is. That is as written. Bad news. It is still evil. Sentinel, do not cook any of this.
I will take.
Can I write it down and then cook
No.
it?
No,
Does that make
no.
a difference?
No,
I'll take the book from Sentinel and just say. I'll be
You already
holding
did.
on
You
to
can't. You
this.
still
okay.
have it.
Okay, I'm
the
taking
the
it.
recipes in the book cast dark magic.
Gotcha.
So unless you want to summon another undead horde of pirate zombies to the world, I think we're okay to not cook any of this.
And bind them to you for all eternity. And if you add hash browns to the
Yeah, they
recipe,
get cool
the
hats.
nice little hats.
Yeah.
I mean, what if I just make the hash brown? Do I get a cool hat?
It just summons a cool hat. It's an
Fortunately,
evil
there
hat,
are no-
but it's cool.
Unfortunately, the hash browns are an ingredient. There's not a recipe for hash browns in the book.
Gotcha.
There is a recipe for chicken broth in the book that you could use to make
Make
any
hash
of the
browns.
chicken broth based recipes. But
Uh,
you can turn it into a whole process if you want to with this evil
Yeah.
book.
You're gonna have to level your cooking level up.
Written,
Yeah.
written by Julia Child.
Oh god.
well,
Just one, not child's, just child.
as,
Yep,
as
just
for
Child,
the
Julia Child.
Child.
as for the other instruments of dark magic here, I'm not entirely sure what they're used for, but I'm sure they're not good.
Mm-mm. I'll be
Well-
holding on to those too.
Yep, of course. At least we now know how the dead came back to life.
So, Ruma, you now have volume 9 of 52
Yeah.
of the Unholy Book of Recipes by Julia Child. No S. Dark incense and a piece of chalk.
Manage inventory.
Yeah, that's the most
There,
important.
one day there will be a massive callback to that stupid book, and you'll be like, "Oh my god, I have this!"
That's why I'm doing it.
I mean, hey, how many times did I ask about anything in the oral narration book of shipwrecks
Oh,
of
yeah.
the past, future, and present?
Future and present.
All right, wait, what was the name of this book?
The Unholy Book of Recipes.
Volume 9 of the Unholy Book
Yeah.
of Recipes by Julia Child. No S.
By
Oh.
9 of 52 by Julia Child.
You now have obtained the side quest. Find the other 51
51.
volumes of the Unholy Book of Recipes to complete your collection.
I'm so
Yes.
ready.
Yeah, we'll get the achievement, Unholy Bookmarker, or book reader.
Buy one now, get the whole set later. Only $5 a book. Return as many as you like. Keep them all and live.
Well,
The
You
Unholy
joke,
Book
but
of Recipes.
I think I might actually try to go for the other 51 volumes of the Book of Unholy Recipes. So, Ethan, I know we have a lot of sessions coming up. If you want to sprinkle them in there,
it's
Sure.
random.
Right,
Just
you guys
imagine.
ready?
You could be like the most powerful evil wizard just
In
by
the world.
cooking recipes.
Did you
Final
imagine?
boss is just Gordon Ramsay like doing evil magic on you. Where's the lamb
Lamb
sauce? You just cast it down.
Does a legendary action, slaps 2 pieces of bread between your ears. What are you? An idiot sandwich!
Just
Take a D4 psychic from Vicious Mockery.
not D4, like
Oh, yeah, like-
20
yeah.
D8s.
It takes like 10 D8 damage of Vicious
Oh
Mockery.
shit!
if he hits you, you just immediately roll for a death save.
That's my next
Get the
character.
Final boss before you go to the real final boss. you
the
find
chef bard that casts
The
Vicious
chef
Mockery.
Bard, who just cooks with the
It's
recipes.
just
He's got
cooks.
52 spell books and food.
Honestly, that'd be such a fun
He's like,
character
"One
for a
sec."
one shot.
One sec, I have to simmer this French onion soup for 4 hours.
My tomatoes are going to burn. We need to hurry this up.
Alright,
Ugh.
that is all you can really find in Otis's
Yeah.
old office.
That's all we needed to find.
Well, unless there's anyone else we really want to go check out.
I mean, the whole town's blown to shit. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there is, the Asriel.
Yeah,
brew
we're,
house or
we're
whatever.
going there. We have to.
Get more
before we go
mediocre
back.
food.
You guys are
I
gonna
get
head back to the
lunch?
Buccaneer Brew House?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, we gotta get lunch.
The only thing
Alright.
to do here.
It's literally the only building in this whole town that doesn't look like it got hit by anything. Like, no cannonballs, shrapnel. It is in immaculate condition. And they're
Are
open.
there people working? Yeah.
Oh, of course there's people working.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop when there's a hurricane
You kidding me?
or an undead pirate attack that kills 400 people.
Half the park could sink into the ocean and they'd still be
The
open.
dedicated staff.
Yep.
All right, we'll walk in.
Hi, welcome to Azrael White's Buccaneer Brew House. My name's Chet. What? Can I
Oh.
seat you today?
Not him again.
Yes.
Yeah, do we need a reservation or?
Absolutely not. We are very dead today, sir. There's literally no one in the restaurant.
Oh, good.
Okay. I was worried.
Your chef's gonna be very busy, I assume. Yeah.
Nope. It's been a
He will
slow
be.
one all day for the
He will
last
be.
day.
But trust me.
We did get a lot of customers though when the cannonballs and stuff were going off. We charged an entrance fee for that one. For the for the
Of course.
for the raid brunch that we decided to host.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
classic
This
business
whole
for the-
town, man.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
corrupt.
It's all one giant con.
We had an all-you-can-eat breakfast bar while the raid was happening, and if you paid to get in, you could eat from the breakfast bar. And if you didn't, well, you just get to turn yourself around until you want to be a paying customer.
Extortion.
At least they got
That's
something
what
for it.
It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, just
Yeah, they got an
extort
all-you-can-eat
people in
breakfast
panic.
bar.
Sure.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna go sit down.
Okay.
Well, he seats you, so he leads you. He leads you to the ocean section. So you walk before you were sat on the replica of the Alabaster Keep.
course.
Now you're sat in the area that looks like it's under the sea, and there's all these tacky fish hanging from the ceiling and like sea creatures painted on the walls.
Of course.
Sentinel and I are just hitting our head on literally everything.
Yep, just doink, 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 doink.
I'll sit at the table.
Chet comes up. Hi, I'm Chet. I'm also your waiter today, because I am.
Understaffed?
Yes.
Well, understandable.
A few of them retired early.
Good way of putting it.
Are you also the chef?
I am not. Our chef did not retire early, but he is missing a leg.
That's okay. It's more authentic that way.
You know what? But it's the sick day policy with the company. You have to at least give them a 48-hour notice when you're going to be sick and you need a day, and then maybe they'll approve you.
Oh my god.
In my experience, probably not.
It's very rare. One of
Yeah.
our coworkers had a brain-eating amoeba that they gotten down from one of the local lakes. He died, and they still docked it from his wages.
Of course. Yeah, well, that's how it goes. Why are we eating here again, Ruma?
I'm hungry.
I mean, they have an all-you-can-eat breakfast.
Well, they had
Right
an
now,
all
we
you
got
can eat
rid of that
breakfast.
after. That only happens during the raids.
Gotcha.
It's not it's not raid time right now.
No.
Oh, let's see.
But we are running a post-raid cleanup special with all-you-can-eat peel and eat shrimp today.
That
I think I'm okay.
We're calling it our batten down the hatches battered fun shrimp combo.
Sure.
sign me up.
Great. I don't know why it's called battered because it's peel and eat shrimp and you don't batter that, but I'll go and put an order in. Is that three of those?
Make it 10.
It's all you can eat, sir. You don't need 10 of them.
No, I want you to start me as if there were 10 of them.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he
I will-
wants the all-you-can-eat right away.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Oh, I'll be right back and I'll let him know. You see Chet leave. He goes. A few minutes later, well, probably like an hour later, knowing how these restaurants are. You see this giant like wheelbarrow of shrimp get wheeled out to the table, and he just hoists it up, and your whole table gets covered in shrimp and corn and sausage just all over the place. So it's like leaking off the table and moistening the floor from all the
Oh,
shrimp
jeez.
water.
I'm just gonna start going to town.
Good peel and eat shrimp, slightly chilled. Corn is waterlogged and overdone, and then there's
Definitely.
sausage.
Slightly burned.
Okay. So for you guys to eat this, and Ruma with you ordering for 10, it's a gold piece a person, so that'll be 10 gold for your meal, and one for for Darby and Sentinel.
Well, hold up. I just wanted to start with 10 quantities. It was all you could eat, wasn't it?
It was.
It was, but you ordered 10 of them.
Well, okay. Is chat at the table right now?
I will.
Right, you have
pay my
eaten your
one.
fill of shrimp, and he's brought you your bill, and that's why it says 10 gold on your bill.
I'm gonna. Chat.
Yes,
There's
what's up,
been a
man? What can I
mistake.
do for you, bro?
Was the shrimp not all you can eat?
Of course, it's all you can eat. You ordered 10 servings of it. 10 all you can eat portions.
How does that even work? How do you even order 10 all-you-can-eat portions? If it's all you can eat, how do you get more than
All
one?
you can eat a size and not all you can eat.
Well, you see, it is all you can eat, but you asked for 10 of them at once.
Because I wanted to save you time and cook in
But
large batches.
That's the gimmick. You start with a lot, and then you order more, and it takes 40 minutes, and then you get bored, and you only eat your second helping and leave. But you ordered 10 right off the bat.
Chet, was it your idea to have a raid brunch?
It was not. It was Otis's. Well, he was fleeing, and we were gonna close the restaurant down. He said, "You fuckers get back in that restaurant, and you serve those people breakfast." And then he took off.
Wow.
That sounds
Chet,
about right.
do you like your job, Chet?
I want to die every day
Of
Why
course.
don't you leave?
because I have a wife and kid that I need to feed.
And you think you can do that while working here with this place in absolute disrepair?
Your boss left. You're not going to get paid.
I didn't consider that. He just takes his apron off. Fuck this place. I'm out of here. And he just leaves.
I have like 15 gold in my hand and he leaves, so I just put it back in my bag.
Darby was like reaching for his 1 gold, to put, or had like the 1 gold on the receipt and just grabs it and puts it back in his coin purse. Free lunch, what do you know? What a good time to show up.
Interesting. Well, time to go get our sale.
Well, not quite yet, but we should probably head back at least.
Couple hours. Dinner probably, or lunch probably took like 2, considering it's all you can eat.
All you can eat, and it took him like an hour to even bother giving us our food.
Yes, sure.
Yup.
Which was definitely done like 30 minutes ago. He just didn't want to give it to us.
Yup. Alright, you guys return to the Armored Badger, and the group of refugees is still kind of gathered around your ship. They're trying to get on it. And my cat is like, why are you still in the office? The group of refugees are gathered around, and you can see the workers on Cut Fun Rooster being like, this is not a refugee ship. Ma'am, you cannot cross that line right there. Please step behind the line.
We're going... Erskine? Is that where we're going?
Erskine.
Erskine.
Erskine. See, now you got me confused.
Or
'cause we have
Oscarn,
multiple.
depending on if you want to go by the
Erskine.
spelling or the pronunciation.
I'll, as we board our ship, I'll ask the crowd, who is going to Erskine?
Go home.
Is your home Erskine?
No, it's Vanaturian Peninsula.
Then we're not going there. We're going to Erskine. You don't want on this vessel.
I'd like to go on the vessel, please.
Are you going to Erskine?
I'd rather go there than be here.
What do you think, Runa? What do you think?
Why would you rather be there than here?
Because it smells like shit here.
It doesn't smell that much better in Erskine, I'll be honest with you.
Oh, well, I guess I'll stay here then.
Okay,
Well, seems like we've made our decision.
Well, I guess we'll,
Yeah, we're outta here,
be
then.
Go back to Erskine.
Just leaving all these people here.
I mean,
guys
they don't
get-
want to go to Erskine.
Yeah,
I don't know.
mean, we'd all be putting them in danger because we'd be
Oh, hi,
sailing off.
Gilda.
We'd only be sailing them into
cat
the
ass.
cloud, the fog. So probably a good thing. Well, to Erskine we go.
Yep.
You guys sail out from Cut Fun Roost back to Erskine, where you tender in. We have a special guest tonight. Yeah, so you guys arrive back in Erskine, you tender in back to the, thank you, Cat. Back to the thing, and, I'll say, you gotta wait for a day anyways to get your sail, so if you want to take an 8-hour rest before you tender back in to get your sail, you guys can do that too, because I'm pretty sure y'all need rest.
I'm doing it.
A long rest would be nice. I'm full HP.
There you go.
And I got my spells back. By 2 spell slots.
Wah, wah.
Plus 5 other things that also come back on rest.
So you guys have arrived back in Erskine, and I'm assuming you're going right back to Watu to get your sail.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, boys, here it is, your draft sail. The guide you through the frog. As the legends say.
Thank you.
Hands it to you.
Word of
really
warning,
appreciate it.
though. Even with the sail, line of sight within the fog isn't the best. For you or anyone else who might decide to chase you or follow you in there. If you decide to tussle, I recommend not doing it within the fog wall. Unless a very big fish is hunting you. Have a very good time, my friends. Looking forward to getting my canoe back when you don't come back.
I'm afraid you're probably going to owe that man a second canoe.
Fortunately, I bet him my daughter's hand in marriage like he'll never get that.
You might want to reconsider putting such a big bet on that.
Yikes. Thank you.
Thanks for the sale. I mean, I would highly reconsider your bet. You know, just put down some money or something instead. But you know, I guess whatever works for you.
Gambling fun in that be.
Well, I mean, you know, what's worth more to you, your daughter's hand in marriage or a simple canoe?
I do like my canoe quite a bit.
Oh my god.
You know, on second thought, maybe don't reconsider it.
It's a really nice canoe. It took me quite a bit of time.
Okay, we're going.
Yep, well, we'll see you around then, I guess. Good luck on your bet, and apologies in advance for when you lose.
You guys make your way back to the Armored Badger, where you are able to hoist the giraffe sail. It looks pretty similar to the other sail, except there is a definite golden sheen to it that wasn't in your old sail, almost as if it's been magically blessed, which it has been.
Hey! Nice.
Where's that?
Did the Armored Badger get an upgrade?
Yes.
Fly!
Maybe we should have taken
So-
some of those refugees. We could have had them cast Create Water under our boat so
You
they could
have-
fly anywhere.
You have your golden sail is like an everfull sail. You are allowed to move 60 feet with your boat regardless of the direction of the wind.
Ooh.
Go ahead
Okay.
and customize the Armor Badger. I think.
The Badger. You have an Armored Badger in D&D Beyond?
You
Yeah.
also have one in
Roll20. Yeah, if
20.
you go to the extras, you can mark under Manage Extras. You can add a vehicle. So I added the Ghosts of Saltmarsh.
Which I am actually going to add your.
And then I just named it the Armor Badger
Because
because we have, I think, technically a galley,
You have a sailing ship.
a sailing ship. That's what it was. Yeah, you can just add a sailing ship to it, and then I just renamed it the Armored Badger. And now I'm marking a note on it that it can move 60 feet. Regardless.
it's also immune to poison and psychic damage, guys.
Well, I don't know about psychic damage anymore.
It's Our brother's living.
Poison I can understand, but psychic
A
at this
sentient
point?
ship.
Now that it's sentient, I don't know if it's immune
The
to
ship just
psychic.
suffers an existential crisis of existence and dies.
I'm a
Oh,
boat!
no. Fuck!
It's like the you pass butter robot.
You
Rick and
miss
Morty.
butter.
What is my purpose? You pass butter.
But
Oh.
All right, you gentlemen have everything you need to
Yeah.
penetrate the fog wall.
What? You had to use the word penetrate.
It's it's what you're
Yes.
doing to the fog wall.
Yeah.
Let's
And would
just.
you prefer if I
let's
said
get
enter
right
the
in.
fog wall,
Sail
Let's get
into
right
the
in
fog
there.
wall.
sail into,
Yeah.
and be engulfed by, make love to? Is
Be
that better?
consumed.
Give the fog wall some sloppy toppy.
Ugh.
I'm sorry. Let's move it. Let's penetrate this fog.
here we go.
Welcome to the 4-person D&D game tonight, everyone.
Oh man, honestly, it would not be any better with everyone.
Oh, probably.
It'd probably be worse.
As you guys go to leave Erskine and finally tender out, Azrael at the helm of his ship, Pip and Squeaks finally stop sunbathing themselves. They sit up.
For the first time ever.
Crimson goddesses at this point. They just, they're bronze as can be.
Sheesh.
Even though I think Sam already drew them with slightly darker skin. They're now bronzer.
Big crispy.
Ah,
Or somewhere.
well, Nip, I gotta say, that was a
Oh, yeah.
quite cheerio nap we had there. Wasn't that right, Pip? I'm feeling quite refreshed and feeling good. Excellent pleasure, Cruise. How'd you feel, Squeaks? Squeaks!
Have you,
Squeak.
You've just been asleep this whole time.
Yeah? Isn't that right, Pip? That's right, Nip. We took a very long, well-deserved nap.
It's been
And now
like
we're
a
bored, so we're gonna go.
Oh,
We're asleep
yeah.
for like weeks.
Yeah, that's been like a whole week. Sure. Yeah, I mean, Sure. I guess.
We're gonna leave the creepy ship magic here, right, Pip? That's right, Nip. You guys
Mhm.
can use it as long as you need to. But the moment you return back to the Vanatirian Peninsula, consciousness and existence will be ripped from the hull of the ship, and it will lose all sense of self. Isn't that right, Squeaks? Squeaks.
Wow.
You still get a cool boat.
The boat also might sink.
Oh god.
We might need that emergency exit sooner than later. Okay.
Well,
Thanks.
have fun with your pirate adventure, guys. We're gonna go check out the local theme park that's over there.
Oh.
Have fun with that.
We heard it's a rip-roaring good time, ain't that right, Pip? That's right, Nip. We are just looking for a good old pirate adventure, and you guys are really boring pirates, so we figured, why join the real ones when we can join the fake ones?
I think you'll get a very authentic pirate experience there.
Excellent. All right, let's go, guys. Come on, Squeaks. Lead the way. I want to die. Squeaks! And they just poof out. You
He
see,
just has a midlife crisis right on our boat, huh? Okay.
and they're just gone.
Weeks is so sad. Okay.
Poor Squeaks. Well, I guess the freeloaders are gone.
They were hardly freeloaders.
Well, yeah, actually, they didn't take anything from us, but they didn't provide anything of value.
They
They were
provided
just-
a sentient boat you didn't need to get a crew for,
That's true, actually.
Exactly.
That is all they did.
and then
I
they
mean,
napped
that's a
the whole
lot.
time.
It's impressive.
It was
Alright.
impressive that they gave us a sentient ship. Well,
Well, we
Not
need to go
everybody can
north.
do that.
true. Definitely a lot
North,
cheaper.
north.
To the fog!
To sail your way to the fog wall, past Fort Pliskin, it's going to take you about a day and a half to get there.
Sentinel will play sea shanties.
Place
Thank
a
you.
sea shanty, Sentinel.
Do.
That's a good. That's my favorite sea shanty.
That great. Beautiful sea shanty.
Bum,
Noel
bum,
Cruz
bum,
just like,
da, 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 da. And then I can
That's
do
copyright
more. Yeah.
And there's the goes the whole time.
It was
There's
only
the- there's
a
the
few
cat.
seconds.
Yeah, it's okay.
We're good.
I'm just joking. All right, so with Sentinel playing his sea shanty, you guys sail your way to the fog wall. And after about a day of clear waters and sunny skies, the wind against you, but it doesn't matter because your draft sail just cuts through it like ribbon. You can see the fog wall off in the distance. It seems to climb hundreds of feet into the air before finally topping off. The vision into it is completely impenetrable. You cannot see a foot even as you are slowly approaching it. There is an ominous silence seemingly emanating from it, as if the crashing waves against your ship, the caw of birds overhead, the sweet smell of salt water are foreign within the area that you are about to enter.
That's not creepy.
As you
Excellent.
sail full steam ahead, Gilda arrives to walk across my computer again. Oh,
Yes.
and delete part of my document. That's
No,
just stepped on buttons.
Control Z.
Yeah, you just stepped on the delete key, I think. You guys beginning to make your way to the fog wall. You're probably a good 10 minutes out from actually entering its shield, when all of a sudden, a few feet away, the water begins to ripple violently, erupting upwards as the Alabaster Keep makes herself known to you.
Oh boy, again.
Oh.
Well.
Where is it in relation to the ship?
Slightly behind you.
Oh.
So it's giving us chase.
Does it look like it's readying anything?
Yeah, it's coming to attack you guys.
Of course it is.
Cool.
All right, you come here.
I'd like to engage the turbo booster built on the back of the ship now.
Yes. We installed NOS
It's all nice.
and these
Um,
sweet spinner rims.
I imagine.
Just upshift 14 times and you'll gain speed.
I imagine Arthur has had some sea battle experience.
You've technically
like,
fought
I would-
them already on
Yeah,
sea.
we have fought the.
Yeah.
Oh, we have.
Yes, we fought the Alabaster Keep.
They are
once.
very powerful compared
And
to
then we
these.
boarded
Yeah, then we boarded them because we were not winning the cannon fight.
Ooh, what do we do? Because they
We-
outspeed us too, don't they?
Yeah.
Yes, but I don't think they outspeed us now. Because now we always go 60 feet regardless of wind.
Okay. Well, let's see if let's sail a little bit and see if they catch up.
They are gaining on you very quickly. They're not far off from you guys. They're arguably in firing range right now.
Ethan is like, we are going to battle
Go
some
battle.
ships.
We are going
Well,
to battle some
Sounds like
ships.
it's time for us to drift our boat into position and fire back.
Yes.
We'll do
Well,
the
they're doing
Akira
the
slide
thing.
with our ship and shoot them.
We're gonna do a sick Fast and Furious move where we drop the anchor while going full speed to do a sweet 180 move and shoot both sides of our
While
ship.
you're drifting in the water.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna do the Akira slide, do a whole 180, all of it, the whole
And
business.
then 2 skyscrapers come out of the water and we go through the top floors of them, and then a parachute comes out.
As you are preparing to do this sick move to start the battle, Darby, you've manned the helm of the ship, I guess, because your actual driver is not here.
Yeah. I have no
You are
idea what
well
I'm doing.
aware that the Alabaster Keep outguns you completely, despite
Yes.
having a better sail.
I mean, we were warned not to fight into the fog, but can they even enter the fog?
I thought we were already
Probably
in
from
the
the
fog.
fog.
We're not
You're
too
like
far.
you're like a few minutes. You just pile drive your way in there real quick.
So we just gotta hold them off for a couple minutes.
Is that the plan? Just keep heading towards the fog and
Can I load myself into a cannon, Sea of Thieves style, and get launched at the
No,
spell?
you're
yes.
much too large. Probably the only one who could do that was maybe Prince of Farn and Darby.
Yeah.
And that's just because Prince of Farn, you could probably like cram him in there. Darby's a
He's
steam-
just
I'm
win.
just a tiny boy.
All right, do we
That's what
try
your
to?
mistress calls you.
Oh God! What do we do?
I don't know.
Hold on, I'm checking the inventory for anything outrageously fun.
just cannons and mangonels.
I
and-
will just feed our sentient ship a pixie potion so that it becomes the size of a pixie and we can just not be hit by anything.
Wait a
If it
minute.
becomes the size of the pixie, you are all too large for a fall to the ocean.
Actually, I think I used my last pixie potion. I don't see it in my. Oh no, I still have 2. Well,
How much water would you say a pound of water is? Like, volume.
there is
size?
technically a conversion for that. That is like actual.
water
There's
away.
actual math
Volume.
for that.
Round of water.
Like the conference, like the argument that I witnessed for another D&D game about how much a cubic foot of dirt was.
Yeah. 1 pound
Okay,
of
so
water is roughly
it's
13 or
15
15 fluid ounces, roughly. Like 15
Yeah,
to 30
so-
ounces.
It's almost the size of like a small bottle of pop.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say it's like the size of one of those
Yeah.
plastic bottles that are like that.
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
Nice.
Are you gonna throw a pop-sized water bottle or?
Well, I
water
want-
bottle?
I have a pound of holy water, and I was thinking we could get really crafty and cover like the cannonballs in it or something. But
I mean, you could like technically just like pour a little bit on every cannonball. We don't actually have cannonballs, though, is the thing.
oh yeah, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah, we have ballistas,
ballista,
Ballistas and
a-
mangonels.
Yeah,
Mangonels, which is basically like a trebuchet kind of.
Well, we gotta
So
slow them down.
Yeah.
Oh wait, why don't we try to shoot out their sails or something?
Yeah.
Don't we have
One
them to
sec,
back?
my wife closed the door and I think my cat wants out.
Classic Gilda.
So is the plan to like
the
just
fog?
keep sailing?
I mean,
I think we keep sailing, but we try to slow them down by like
Yeah.
shooting out their sails or something.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if. Okay, well,
because
I got a plan.
Because the question is right, because we have like the necessary things according to legend to enter the fog.
Yeah.
But the Alabaster Keep doesn't have that, or at least the ghostly Alabaster Keep, and can
Then
not
it
even go
can't.
to the fog.
Yeah.
So we could
Wait,
just
do you
enter the
guys
fog
think
and
the
be safe.
Do you guys think the Alabaster Keep can sail even if it doesn't have sails? That seems like some cheat code shit that it
I
would
mean,
do.
it probably. I mean, technically, all boats
I
can
mean,
sail
if
without
it's
sails.
a ghost,
Well, yeah, but like, do you think it goes this fast?
Definitely not. There's no
Well,
way.
it's got twin turbo.
I think we try
It's
to.
got
I think we
twin
try to shoot out the sail.
It does actually have a rocket on the back to give it NOS boosters for when the sails are down.
You
Do
want
we
to
have
take
a
a shot?
do we have a-
So
Do we have a ballista on the back of the boat?
So that's what I was
Can't
gonna
remember.
say. Can we, if we don't, can we have crew move weapons to the back of the ship?
Look at the
they
turbo.
are fixed. I'm giving you your boat map, and no, that thing is not there.
But it's so
Rocket.
cool.
I'm trying to see. So where the cannons are where your ballistas are, and then I think technically the mangonels in the back of the ship.
It's on the back of the front, one of the two.
I'm sorry. You have what? Two? Oh, you have two ballistas and two mangonels. So yeah, I think you have the
One in
two
the front, one in the
cannons or the two ballistas on the side, a mangonel in the front, and a mangonel in the back.
Sounds good.
So we could
Or
use...
actually, no. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the Alabaster Keeps.
Oh yeah.
Guys thing. I think you just have one mangonel.
don't
What do
remember
we
how many
have?
What
Oh,
is
you
a?
have-
I can't remember what
It's
a
basically a
You have
ballista
one-
or a
Yeah, you have one
trebuchet.
ballista and one mangonel. So the picture's not really accurate, but those are canon
Oh.
anyway. So
Okay,
say-
so
we'll say your ballistas are on the side, your mangonel's on the front.
Actually,
I mean, it
they
can
do
turn to
show-
shoot at the Alabaster. Well, actually, no, it couldn't because you hit your
So
own.
the according to the actual like sailing ship, like map that D&D Beyond has, which I assume
good-
is from the thing, there is a ballista
point there.
on the front of the ship, and a mangonel kind of in the center.
Then that is what we'll go with because I forgot there's actually a real ship.
Yes,
map
there's
that
an actual like
you can
layout.
be
there.
rotated.
Yes,
should
you
be.
can, but you need to be careful because you can blow out your own.
Yeah, we can
sail.
hit our own ship with that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I will put it in the Discord. Quick, 'cause
We can be
that
careful.
is the with the
the
ship,
legit map.
yeah, the actual ship thing.
I think we just zoom.
Yeah, I think we want to just hit the fog wall so that they can hopefully not follow us in.
Oh yeah, yeah. That thing can.
Yeah,
Alright.
it looks like
So-
it can definitely turn.
Yeah.
To make it to the fog wall, I will need a full speed ahead since the Alabaster Keep is gaining very quickly on you. Who would like to use that as their action to enter the fog wall?
And then
it's sup-
Darby.
yes, I suppose I'm
he's-
the one on the helm, so I guess I'll
Darby,
call a full speed ahead.
Roll a d6 and multiply it by 5. That's the additional bonus feat you move.
Ooh, a D6
No.
times 5. Well, roll big. Gambling man rolls a 2.
Nice.
10 feet.
So you move an extra 20 feet for, I believe, 80 feet.
10 feet.
The Alabaster Keep does the same thing and is moving an extra. Bleh. No, you're moving an extra 10 feet, not an
Yes,
extra
10.
20 feet. I'm sorry, I can.
Yeah, so we got 7 feet.
They're moving an extra 20 feet. They're actually gaining on you, but regardless, you still outpace them slightly, and you're able to pass through the fog wall before they can catch you. You actually hear a ballista shoot from their ship to try to hit you. It goes wide, and as you see it go into the fog wall, it actually like hits it and then disintegrates into nothing.
Oh boy.
I think we made the right call just going into the fog wall.
Good thing we didn't disintegrate.
Yeah, honestly, that'd be a
Could've
real
not.
tragic ending to our
No.
mail.
Pretty
sad day.
Pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
honestly.
Should be on a new map now, and if you look at the bottom right corner,
You
should
have
see
dynamic lighting.
all darkness except for your ship, which should technically be
Yeah.
at full health right now.
That's so
Oh,
cool.
Yeah,
The
Fancy.
Alabaster Keep has followed you in, regardless of your attempt, and they are now
Ooh.
hunting you in the darkness. They cannot see, and you cannot see. As you will meander about this map here, looking for each other to shoot.
Well,
I'll need initiative rolls from you guys.
Need to pop out the Armored Badger rule sheet or character sheet so I
Yeah,
can.
the stat block, the armored badger.
You guys cannot see my little green bar for the armored or alabaster.
No.
No,
we
just
see
that.
the armored badger and nothing else.
Yeah.
Outside of a little bit of pollution.
Badger. Oh, whose initiative are we gonna use? I got a 20.
I got a 23.
Well, that's a
I-
good question. Actually,
I
the
have
ship
not rolled yet.
should have its, I think, its own.
The ship gets a -2 to dex.
So it'd be whoever's roll wants to take it.
Oh, you can roll initiative. In
Here
roll.
goes.
Yeah,
Ship
you can
rolls
roll initiative
initiative
on
using its dex, uses its cruise quality score as a
Oh.
modifier, which your quality score is a +5. So,
So we get a +5.
yep. So just pick a roll and then you get a
A
+5.
Okay.
Oh, I got a 11 plus 16. If we go off what I rolled in roll 20.
Oh, like our regular initiative rolls?
No, the
for-
Armored
for the
Badger
ship,
is
yeah.
yeah, the Armored
Oh.
Badger is a D20 +5 for initiative,
Yeah,
basically.
Cool.
You could do the same for the
So
others.
11 + 5 would be 16, which is fine.
We'll
My
take it.
Discord is running
So
bad.
we'll
tonight.
just take the roll 20 roll. Frankly, most of this map fits on.
Oh, I had a friend over earlier and they ate all my jalapeno chips.
Uh-oh.
E
I'm so sad.
colon,
D colon.
E colon.
Oh my god, there's actually none in here. Damn.
Oh, pirate music.
So, how this battle is going to work is because you are both blinded by each other. And funny enough, going first in this battle may not necessarily be better because if you see the enemy ship, you also have the option to shoot and try to pull yourself out of their range as well. So, as you can tell, they essentially have the same sight radius you do, so you will both see each other at the same time, basically.
Oh.
Remember, when moving your ship, to turn, you kind of have to move in a straight line so many feet and then shift your boat kind of to do like a
Yeah.
wide turn. You can't just flip around like this. They have to do the same, so keep that in mind. And I have to
Yep.
do their initiative.
I think that might be.
They
under
rolled
armored badger.
really bad. That is a 7. So you guys start us off. So, for this, someone can each take one of the weapons, or they can man the helm or the oars to move the ship. Because our 2 other players aren't here, I will give you guys an additional 2 actions to perform.
Nice.
So, you may move your 60 feet within the fog wall. Obviously, it doesn't just appear as a black mass. It's very fun.
It's
Use your
gray.
imagining.
Or
very
white
gray.
or whatever. Whatever
Had
color
to get
fog
some.
gives you.
You've ever
mint
seen
chip
fog
ice cream.
before? Imagine that.
Yeah. Do you know what fog is? It's that, but like a lot.
But a lot.
All right.
All right.
Who
It is
wants?
the Armored Badger's turn.
Who wants to sail the sails?
I would like to move.
60 feet. And you can do
Right.
one 90-degree turn per movement.
Does the 90-degree turn count as a portion of movement, or is it just
No.
how much you can turn?
No, you just get to do it at the end.
I'm gonna
It just says
go-
move up to the speed of one of the ship's sails within one 90-degree turn. And then if our helm
Okay.
gets destroyed, we can't turn.
How much can we move? 60 feet?
We get 60 feet always, regardless of when.
And remember, you can take just shots at like the ship itself for its general HP, or at disadvantage, you can aim for specific.
Yeah, specific
subjects.
spots.
Okay, I'm gonna put us there and angle us up.
All right. What would the rest of you guys like to do?
Okay, we got 4 more actions, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I will say you can move one more time if you guys would like. The rest would have to be used for like combat purposes. And don't forget, you can also use things to do a full speed ahead to get extra movement, which could come as another action from somebody, or you can do it to take aim, which gives you
Advantage, I think.
should select what within 10 feet. Yeah, it gains advantage on the next attack.
That, or I think it just makes a targeted shot neutral.
Yes, correct.
I
Want
guess.
to do a full speed ahead and move a
Yeah,
lot?
I'll do a full speed ahead here.
Okay.
Since I'm technically at the helm right now. Another 2. So I get
10 more feet.
70 feet here. Or I guess, yeah.
I just figured.
Technically, you would have been moving this way, and you would have done your 10 feet going on that diagonal. So you should probably move your ship diagonally 10 feet.
It's a little
If
weird
that
because
makes sense.
these spaces are like 15
Oh
feet
yeah, don't worry
spaces,
about
but-
it. If you gain a little extra, it's not gonna break my heart.
So we're there with the full speed ahead. Sentinel.
I will take aim.
On the
Gonna write-
ballista or the mangonel?
I forgot which one is better.
The mangonel does more damage, but it takes a full round
Is
to
that-
reload.
Yeah.
And the ballista we can reload and fire in the same round.
Yeah, and the mangonel can fire farther, but we're not going to really see it.
It has way more range, but
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
so I'm
you
gonna
can-
ready.
You can literally battleship this too if you want to just fire
just start
the
shooting
mangonel
randomly.
at a random spot. I'm gonna say you guys have 10 shots for the mangonel. You can just take random pot shots.
Okay.
Honestly, I'd rather just shoot the ballista randomly.
You could also do that too. It just needs to be within range.
Since the mangonel's a little bit stronger, I'd rather use the mangonel when we know we can try to hit.
We
Right?
hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we moving again?
Oh, we can. We still have
Yeah.
2 actions if you're doing take aim.
Okay, so I'm gonna take aim with the mangonel and hope that we see it.
Well, we will. I guess we can move one more time for 60 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, let's move again.
Just
Did,
move straight.
did we want to limit it to? Was it limited to 2 or 3 moves per turn?
2 moves.
two
Oh,
moves,
okay,
but-
we moved
yeah.
twice, right?
No, full speed ahead.
He did a
is
full speed
different,
ahead, which
yeah.
increases.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
we
So you
haven't
guys
moved.
have used 4 actions, I think, with your
So
second.
4th action to move there, and I guess I will turn the ship 90 degrees to the left.
Is that
we're
the Armored
slowing.
Badger's turn?
I think so.
Yeah, because I don't think we're going to use our 5th action to shoot randomly.
Shooting into
Well,
the
does someone want to ready the ballista then?
Oh,
So
yeah.
then they're both ready,
Yes, we could, yeah.
Oh, that ballista.
or aim with them both.
All right.
Okay.
They're also going to take a full speed ahead. They will use their. They will turn. You guys can't see what I'm doing here, right?
Nope.
Beautiful. And then they will move again. That is their turn.
Okay.
Submarine warfare for you guys here.
We can't see anything.
All right. So we've got 2 readied ballistas, right?
Well, the ballistas can be
ballista-
shot every round.
Yeah.
The mangonel is
mangonel's-
ready.
Yeah, the mangonel is
Oh, the
ready.
mangonel's
Sentinel's
ready,
giving it
that's right.
advantage with his action.
All right.
Which
Well,
Sentinel, I will say, because no one used it, your action is still being held to give that advantage.
Okay.
So you can't just give like a bunch of things advantage at one time.
Yeah.
Well, I vote we go forward 60 feet
Yeah, why not?
in the direction we're facing.
Would you like the
There's
full
one.
speed ahead?
Sure. I'll
You
Yeah,
got
let's do
2
it.
actions taken up with Sentinel's thing.
I'll do a full speed ahead. Why not? 5 more feet.
I will say you don't move at all then because they're 15 squares.
My rolls are very good on the d6.
So that's
2
3
twos and a 1.
actions, so you're allowed 2 more. With 1 more of those being a move.
Yeah, we can.
Do
move
we
one more
fire
time.
into the abyss? Wait, what's the range on these?
Move. Yeah,
They're very
move one
big.
more time.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
move
let's
once
move
more.
one. Do we want to go straight?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. Why not?
60 feet.
And
Dang.
then, do we want to just shoot a ballista randomly into the ether?
Yeah.
What's the range on them?
120 feet or 4 feet or 480 if you want disadvantage. But 120 is like way out to like here.
I
we
feel like
You got a lot of
feel-
range.
I feel like they're like No. Ethan would be trick. I feel like they're over here.
That's fast. If they were on the other side or something,
I mean, they were tailing us to a start.
so they were behind
Oh,
us.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
would they be like here? No. Then they could be like here.
They, for the state of the battle, they did follow you in, but you were sailing in the fog wall for a second before this
Yeah.
battle started.
Okay.
So they
We
may
could
not.
be
They could
turned
be
around.
anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, they could be anywhere in this thing.
I vote we shoot somewhere up here.
When like here
Starboard, just
or here.
B7.
B7.
yeah.
Right,
I
right
almost-
there, you think?
I was actually going to number and do that like a battleship thing, because you guys wouldn't be able to see the grid lines. It wouldn't help. You're gonna shoot right there
No,
Yeah,
we'll
we're
shoot, we'll
shooting
shoot
there.
at this space.
with a ballista. You launch one of your ballista rounds, and it just sails off into the fog, but you don't hear anything.
Oh, you don't even hear anything.
Well,
No water, nothing.
well, you hear a splash.
Yeah.
Bloosh.
We hear that it didn't hit, is what we heard.
Just magic.
Uh,
No
You have
sound.
technically one action left to move, I believe. Or did you already move a second?
We
time?
moved a
we
second
moved-
time.
That,
Oh.
The fifth action was to
Okay,
shoot.
was the fire. All right, then
Was
they
the
will
fire.
go.
I'm still waiting on that mangonel.
Hell yeah.
Just hold
Oh.
on to it. Oh! Oh!
Oh.
Oh! Oh!
And with that, it's gonna turn and it's gonna take its second move.
Oh!
It's
ramming
just ramming.
speed!
Are we getting rammed?
I think so.
It is not going to ram you. It is going to turn again.
Are we getting the all new 2023 Dodge
Dodge
Ram?
rammed.
It is going to
You
fire
big
its
Hemi
ballistas
engine.
twice.
Oh, jeez.
The first hit is a 16.
I would like to catch the ballista mid.
16? Is it targeting a specific spot?
It's just going for the ship.
But it hits.
At
does it hit?
mchits.com.
Yeah, we have got a 15.
Oh, dang.
AC.
Oh, yeah, our hull is a 15 AC. Okay.
All right. The hull is going to take 22 points of damage.
Do we just do like generic damage?
22. And then it,
Yeah, and let's see.
Well, we have the damage
Also,
threshold
these
of
have a
15.
damage
Yes.
threshold, so it will reduce it by the damage threshold.
So instead of just doing the math, I'm just gonna do minus 22 and then plus 2.
There you go.
Yeah, you know what? Brendan's got this.
Roll
And then
20
it-
will automatically do all that math for
It's
us.
going
It
to
can't go
attack
to
you
negative.
again, and that was a natural 1, and that is going to be its turn. You guys are up.
Fire,
yeah.
Sentinel!
I'm firing that mangonel.
That's an advantage, so that's your first action, and technically your second, because Sentinel's been holding his thing.
Advantage, and you get plus 5 to hit.
So
I'll,
a 23 plus
Woo!
5.
Hey,
20
That'll hit.
to,
That'll hit.
and
5d10.
then a 5d10.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Darby, add 2 more damage to your boat because of its arcane artillery.
Oh, okay.
31 damage.
And it has a damage
Nice.
threshold of 20, so it will take 11.
Did we
take
get any
those.
plus to our thing? That was just the raw roll. It's just
No, I don't.
d10 and
no,
that's it.
yeah, it's just 5d10.
So
Okay.
here's the fun part. Your ballistas can shoot once a turn, and your mangonel can shoot, once every other turn. So you can keep popping this thing with all your weapons until you move again if you'd like to.
I mean,
Yeah.
I will shoot the
I did.
ballista.
I want to actually aim for. They have
We don't wanna
mangonels,
move?
right? Well, we've only used 2 actions so far. We can
Yeah,
have
fire
the ballista,
And still move.
and then we can move twice after if we want.
Yeah.
Try to get behind it.
We can ramming speed.
I don't think we should do that.
You can ram it. It is a thing you can do. It does damage too.
Yeah, it does
Do
damage
you
to
have a
both
ramming?
ships.
Do you have a ramming thing on your ship?
No.
Yeah. No. Just
But our
Okay.
ship is sentient, so I can
yeah.
just lay on hands.
True.
It's a big face in the front and it's just gonna eat.
It's just gonna, oh, that'd be so creepy.
That'd be
It's
awesome.
just a badger and honey badger don't care. He's
Nobody
gonna
give a
eat.
shit. All right, I want to shoot it. I kind of want to go for one of its weapons.
All right. This ship has a helm, its sails, its oars, 2 ballista, and 2 mangonels.
It's a lot. I'm gonna go for.
You want to try to take out its
The ballistas
helm or
are
its sails?
like they have less health than mangonels.
The
According
ballista,
to
the
this.
sails?
The ballistas do, because I mean, assuming it's
Yeah.
not too different than
Well,
our
I'm wondering
ship.
if I want to take out, because that's 3d10 versus 5d10 if they hit.
Yeah, but it's also
The one thing
easier
I
to
will
shoot out a ballista.
I will state as well, not only will you damage the system, but you also damage the ship itself too.
Okay.
So,
Oh, okay. I want to shoot the one of the ballistas.
okay, that
The mangonels also take longer
unless
to
someone
fire.
wants to use an action to give you advantage as taking. That would be 2 actions to do that. You don't have 1
yeah.
action to move.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll give.
That's a regular roll since you don't have disadvantage.
All right,
Okay,
and it's a +6 to hit. Okay, here we go.
Yep, +6.
D20. Ooh, nice. 23.
Oh yeah.
That will hit.
Oh yeah, because you just roll the raw d20.
All right, and then that's
3d10.
3d10, baby. I'm so
That's
happy I
okay.
bought these stupid virtual die.
Yeah.
Whoa! That was really good. 23 damage.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's got a damage threshold of like 20 though.
Ballistas don't have a threshold though.
Yeah,
Okay.
so 1 sec. Let me double check on that to see how the damage threshold works on this.
'Cause I think the threshold
there's-
is damage taken to that boss. So I don't know what our like if the
Double
total
check.
health on this is yeah, the total health on our ship is 300.
You might do the full to it, and then it would just take the threshold on its actual component.
On the
Let me
hull,
double-check.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're
I'm
saying.
double checking.
So we can like blow up the systems without necessarily destroying the hull,
Yeah.
but and then they just have this empty vessel of a ship sailing with no ability to turn, move, or
Yeah, because
shoot.
a component has immunity to all damage unless it takes an amount of damage that equals or exceeds its threshold. So I would say, you know, just for funsies, how much damage did you do to it?
23.
To a ballista?
Yeah.
Yep.
And so I'm gonna say it takes the full damage, and then what's the damage threshold? So it just took 3 to its main hull. What else
Yep.
for you guys?
And then
Well,
I feel like we should ram it full speed ahead.
I don't know if ramming is a good idea. Ramming does
Yes.
damage to both ships.
That's fair.
Yeah, so if you guys ram it, you're both gargantuan ships, so when a ship crashes, it must immediately make a con save. And if failed, it takes damage to its hull based on the size of the creature or object it crashed into as shown on the crash damage table. It also stops moving, blah, blah, blah. So a creature struck by okay, you're not a creature. So you do 16 d10 to it, but you'd also take 16 d10.
Wait, what if we pass the con save? Because our ship gets +4 when I'm standing on it.
Then it would be, I believe, half as much damage.
I don't know if that's worth it. That's
I
so much to
mean-
take. That's like literally half our ship's health.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's just about like a quarter on average, but still.
it could be a quarter if we pass the.
No,
it
I
could
lied.
be less.
So, if you succeed on a failed save, it takes damage. Otherwise, the ship continues moving, and the creature or object that collided just goes to the nearest unoccupied space. So you both make the roll. If you succeed, you don't take damage, but you just keep moving.
But they would take damage.
They would also get the con save roll.
Yeah,
You
both
have
ships
to
get
do
it.
But if they fail
Oh, what
and
a
we
They take
succeed,
gamble.
16 d10 of damage to their hull specifically.
Guys, that's like a real big gamble, and I'm kind of about it while we're kind of full on. But it, ooh. Ew. What do we have to beat for the con save?
A 10? Yeah, a 10.
A 10, yeah, because it's,
that's
it's the
less
same
than
size.
50.
And then we're
No.
getting +3. Does it get my +4 for the?
No, it is a boat.
Yeah.
Damn it! That would have been
It might be
awesome 'cause it
sentient,
would've
but
been
it is still a boat.
+7.
But still +3. That's
Yeah.
that's odds higher than a coin flip.
Yeah,
It's
That we
true.
succeed.
I feel like we should ram it.
but they also
Do
get
it.
the save.
We got the health to do it.
I am getting how this battle works. Okay. Apology, audience. This is my first time.
Yeah, ship
All
combat's
of
weird.
its equipments equal up to its 500 health points. It's got 2 mangonels at 100, 200, 2
Oh.
ballistas, 300, 400 for the oars. Oh, I guess it's 550 if you count the hull. So,
Ours is 300
Technic-
total on all of our systems.
yeah. So technically, you would always be aiming at one of its systems when you attack. So, each attack will hit a system randomly if you don't choose to target. If you choose to target a system, it's a disadvantage. Thinking its hull scuttles the ship.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
So
Yep.
breaking the hull wins.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we sink the ship if the hull hits 0.
So
But
I'm
if
going
we
to
take
roll.
out systems, then they take less. Then they have
If we
less
take
to
out
work with.
sails, then
They move less. If we take out the helm, they can't turn anymore.
So guys, on the roll I rolled the damage, you select the subsystem that you would like to hit with that. How much damage did you do to the mangonel again?
23, I think, was the damage we did to the.
That was the
Yeah, I did
ballista,
it
but
to
Oh yeah, to the
Sentinel did-
ballista.
Sentinel did the mangonel.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
remember
yeah.
how much he rolled.
it's like 31.
Yeah,
31
yeah,
for
31.
11. I will go ahead and randomly roll.
So we
for
have
that
1,
subsystem
2, 3. We
there.
have 4 systems, so we can just.
You did that to the oars, Sentinel. So you did 11
Okay.
damage to the oars.
2.
Yep. So the damage threshold is always going to count on any of the systems,
Yes,
but
okay.
you'll be
that
blasting their
makes sense, that makes
systems out.
sense.
So
Okay.
yes, attacking the hull will sink the ship, but. So what do you want to do there, guys?
Can I edit the hit points on this?
Well, we can.
I can. You can manage the
We
hit
can
points on
move.
on D&D Beyond.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for the individual systems.
That's cool.
Sick.
Where?
When you have the ship up, you can look the little gear on that system, and it'll bring you to its HP. And you can adjust the HP and deal damage as necessary. That's sick.
All right, gentlemen. What is your last turn going to be?
Move. The question is, where are we moving? Are we ramming or are we going somewhere else? Because
Well,
we
knowing
could,
that if
we
we
could
break our
turn and like
hull,
try
we
to get
go
away
down.
from them a little bit.
So you're in an interesting spot. You turn at the end of your movement.
Do we?
Yes.
Because
We
on
can move forward
Because your
one.
ship
And...
can't do this number.
because it says move up to the speed of one of your ship's sails with 190-degree turn.
Yeah, so
Other
you have to like
move.
Yeah.
get moving, and then you would like turn while you're moving. So you have to like move forward to turn.
Yes.
Yes, but we don't necessarily have to use the whole movement.
No, you can move 10 feet and turn, but then you're
Yeah.
just right next to this thing still.
Oh, I see.
Well, seems like we should just ram it.
Let's look.
What if we TPK while everybody's gone?
Try it. Let's see what happens. It's up to you
Alright.
guys.
I vote we ram it.
Yeah, I'm all for aiming it. We've got health to spare.
All right. Well, remember,
Wait,
it comes up
it
the
needs to
hull
be-
specifically.
It needs to be unanimous.
Brendan.
Do we ram?
I mean, you know what? I am
if
a
we
gambling man.
TPK while they're gone, I'm gonna feel so bad. All right, we're doing it. We're
Let's
ramming.
do it.
Ramming speed.
On save.
Who wants to do it?
Not me.
Brendan,
No.
you're
Alright.
driving.
What's your plus?
It's plus
plus 3, but
Okay.
my rolls have been awful.
I mean, I got the special high quality die in DB.
Yeah.
Beyond. All right,
Give us
boys.
those.
Oh, let's go! 19
Look
plus
at that.
3, 22.
It
Nice.
rolled an 18 plus 5, so
Oh!
it also succeeded. So you guys will essentially bump each other, but you can continue moving now.
Yeah, we have the rest of our movement.
I don't even know how far.
And
we moved.
I would just turn right now. We're right behind this thing.
Do we want to chase it or run away?
Well, I think we would we'd let it make a move.
Wait, so which way do we turn?
Towards it, right?
Okay.
Oh, probably.
I mean, I guess it could just move straight forward and then turn 90 degrees and fire at us. I don't know. So then, I don't know what would be a better.
Well, if we go this way, our ship is narrower, therefore they are less likely to hit it.
Yeah. Then you get disadvantage.
It doesn't work that way, but okay.
Dang it.
All right, so that's your guys' turn. You're gonna head towards it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well they're gonna move away,
No,
which
okay.
I guess
Doug?
technically you get an opportunity of attack, so you can fire one of your ballistas at it if you'd like.
This was the best idea ever. All right, who wants to fire the ballista? You know, what? I'm feeling lucky.
I mean, you're the
Go
one who
for it.
shot it last time, so you're already on it.
Right, it's a plus
Plus 6.
6 to hit.
Yes.
Let's do it. Oh, 12 to hit. That doesn't hit, I don't think.
Yeah, nope, that will not hit. The ballista will go wide and miss the ship.
Dang.
It after its turn move, it will turn this way, and it's gonna fire its mangonel at you guys.
Yep.
One of them.
Yo.
That is going to be a 20 non-natural to hit you guys. Oh,
Yeah,
actually,
that'll
real
hit.
quick, real
Yeah,
quick.
that hits.
Okay, yep, it's able to do that. I was just making sure he wasn't too close to attack you. All right, that is going to be. Roll a d4 for me, Brendan, because I believe you have 4 subsystems, and
Yes.
just 1, 2, 3, 4, and with
Yeah,
1
just-
being the hull, 4 down.
Yeah,
That is
just
going
going down
to
the line.
be.
That is a 1. That is the helm.
That's 31 points of damage.
Minus 15 at
For the-
16 damage. That's a lot to our hull or our helm.
It's gonna fire its ballista at you.
Oh, rude.
That will definitely hit.
What's interesting is the different subsystems do have different ACs as well.
They do. So if you target one specifically, it's firing a ballista. Was that 3d10?
4. That's the mangonel.
That is going to be 21.
7. Right?
Eh.
Minus
I believe
15.
Yes.
6.
No, 6.
6.
6. Alright.
I don't know why that took me so long.
Oh, do I have
You guys
two
are
armor
next.
badgers in my thing here? I do. Oh, this one's the one that's damaged.
I kind of like this idea of opportunity of attacking them a whole bunch. So I actually first I want to take an action to reload the mangonel,
Okay, the mangonel will be reloaded next turn.
and I
Alright,
think we
so-
just kind of chase it down and shoot it, and then try to let it run away and use opportunities to attack if we can.
Okay.
Gets us an extra attack every turn.
Yeah, I mean, we should fire the ballista for sure.
Yeah.
'Cause we
And then
do
when
that
they
every
run
turn.
away, we fire our mangonel, and then we catch back up to them.
Nice.
All right. Well, do we move towards them for second action then?
We can shoot first.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There's no reason not to shoot first.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
Yeah. Fire that ballista!
All right, I rolled bad on the ballista last time, so somebody else. has
I'll
to
do it.
Sentinel has moved to the ballista. That should be correct. Yep.
8 plus, what is it?
6, so
6.
14.
14?
That will miss.
Unfortunate.
Dang.
All right, Darby, shoot the other ballista.
We only have one ballista.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well,
Unfortunately.
ramming speed.
Gonna ram it again?
No. Well, we do
I
have
don't
2
know.
actions left, and we haven't moved yet.
Yeah.
Dino's like, just pile drive him.
Fuck it up, fuck it up. Let's do it.
That would be both of our move. Or I guess actually we could use 2 full speed ahead. And then we could. and then
Or do we want to
would
try to
there.
do big brain moves and like get out of its vision and then go pop up?
I think I
and
moved
shoot
it
it?
back a space on accident.
Oh, but it'll kind of see us. We gotta ram it. It's the only
Okay.
logical move.
It's the only logical move.
It's the only
Thomas
logical
Link
move.
is like, these guys are suicidal Christ.
I mean, we have two actions, so we could just like do a move, a turn, and then start moving away from them. They'd have to
That's what I'm-
basically they have to U-turn to even get back to us,
That's what I'm saying.
and then we can try to get
So-
the jump on them potentially.
Yeah.
All right. We'll big brain it instead of just ramming them, whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Brendan, you
I'll move.
drive the ship.
Okay, I will
Wasn't
move
Brennan
us.
ramming it anyways?
What?
Wasn't Brennan ramming him?
No,
No.
no, we're gonna go
Ramming speed.
30 feet,
Okay.
right? Or I guess 45 feet,
Yeah.
and then we're turning.
The way that they're not facing.
Yeah, the other way, and then we're going
Yeah.
60 feet.
Okay.
And that is our move.
All right. They are going to shoot 2 ballistas at you.
How
That
rude.
is 14
That misses.
and 17.
That hits.
That hits.
Sadly.
That is 22 points of damage for one system.
That is 7, and that is a 3. That is our ballista.
Should we just board this thing?
I mean, that's kind of where we excel.
Yeah. We're also
We don't
missing
quite-
2 of our people.
That's true.
Yeah, that complicates.
Yeah, it complicates
Thanks.
combat a bit.
Arthur's
Armored
a
Badger
cat.
is next.
Alright. Our damage has been taken.
Your mangonel has been reloaded.
Okay, wait. We saw them move.
No, we saw
Right.
them go somewhere out here this way.
So we
If
know
they
that
got
they're
60 feet of movement. They gotta be like right here.
Unless they
Yeah.
turned and moved up as well.
Oh, that's a good point.
As long as you are in a general vicinity, I will count it as a hit.
Okay.
All right.
Or do
I
we want
think-
to do
I
some
think
moves
I
and
think
then-
it's like right there. Well, I kind of want to shoot the mangonel and then maybe hightail it. You know, use big brain moves and maybe do like a loop in the darkness.
That could work. That could work.
All right, I think we
Also, shoot the
shoot.
ballista too.
Oh my god, we
Yeah,
could.
we could fire both
I
and then
think
just
I think we
flip it.
blind fire, like somewhere around here.
okay. You want to do the ballista first, and then see if
I
we
vote.
hit it.
I vote here.
Yeah, fire the ballista first because it's
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
a little bit easier to,
And
it's
then
a little bit less important to hit with.
Yeah,
And then if we hear
Okay.
it hit, we can shoot the big boy.
yeah.
that works because that's 120 feet away, and this is kind of where I was saying it was gonna
That's
be.
about where you wanted to shoot it.
All right.
Heck
All right,
yeah.
is that what give me a roll.
24.
Woo!
You hear a crash of the ballista. Give me damage.
Let's go. 3d10.
3d10.
Yeah,
That'll be
3d10.
another 5d10 in a second.
Oh yeah.
18 damage.
Not bad.
Damage doesn't reach its threshold. It just takes no damage.
Dang it.
Well, the
Still.
mangonel will do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fire the mangonel. It gets
We
200.
were just that was our tracer missile.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, I'm firing the mangonel. What is it? What do I add to it? Plus, I think
Plus
it's 5. right?
5 for the
Yeah.
mangonel. Yep.
Okay. Come on, baby. Shit. 14.
That will unfortunately miss.
I will cry.
Yeah, so you could always have someone do a take aim action. You've only done.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'll-
god, yes!
I'll
Dude,
take
dude,
aim for the advantage.
There
you
we go.
the Advantage. DM
Roll another
slowly
one.
dodges you.
Arthur will
Yeah!
There we
dirty
go.
20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will definitely hit it. Roll for damage.
5d10, baby.
That system is
We're learning how to.
Oh my god, that was not great. Only 22 points of damage. So I did what? 2
2
damage?
You did
damage
2
to something.
damage to its hull, though.
And
Okay.
something else.
All right, so you've taken 3 actions. You have 2 left.
Yes.
which-
do a turnaround.
Do a big movement. Do we
Yeah.
want to try to like lose them and then refine them, or do we want to try to like keep up with where they are?
Well, we know that, like,
We know they're
Here.
in this general.
Do we think they're gonna try to turn around?
I mean, they're gonna have to if they want to
they're
catch
out
us.
they're out for blood.
Okay, so then let's go far away and then do like a quick turnaround.
Okay.
So use both moves to just go straight and then turn at the end.
Well, you'll have
Well,
to
we
go
gotta turn.
You'll have to go forward, turn down, down at least one thing, and then turn that way.
Yeah, I think that's what we do. Is we do a short little.
Short move.
So go 60 feet. You know, yeah,
60,
that way,
turn,
and then
come down like 15 and turn.
yep.
We have successfully done a U-turn.
Heck yeah.
It'll be the Alabaster's Deep
That'll
turn.
be our actions. And now we have no idea where it is.
It's like over here.
Yeah, for the last time
They
we
were
shot
heading, yeah, they were heading straight, and so
it. We don't know where it is now.
It's going to
though.
be its turn. It's your guys up.
yeah. So now full steam ahead.
Hey, yeah. Do you want to take the full speed ahead? That'd be too
Question: is a boat considered a creature?
No.
Okay.
No.
Wait, Actually, if we really plan on moving,
Then I will not use a spell slot to cast Banishment on the boat.
Or do we just kind of slow reload Mangonel and then next
Ooh.
turn try to hit him
that's a good idea.
Yeah, we could just like sit in the water here and just load up our
and
stuff.
take aim? Yeah, like reload and then take aim and then.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's reload the Mangonel and take aim,
Okay.
and then
And just sit.
we don't want to go anywhere. Okay. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I mean, do we want to?
You want to just troll like just a little bit forward?
It's like 15 or 30 feet up.
Yeah, let's go like
Yeah.
15 or 30 feet. Yeah. I like
go.
30. Oh
30.
shit!
Whoa! Fire the weapons! Shoot the ball!
Uh,
Okay, so we've taken.
Yeah, we did.
So
take
is it
aim.
an action to reload the Mangonel?
yeah,
Yes.
so we won't be able to. shoot
So it's
the
an action to
Mangonel.
do that. We're taking
moved.
aim.
Taking aim, you have 2 left.
We can fire the ballista.
We moved. Okay,
Yep.
so we hit.
We'll fire the
Yeah,
ballista.
do we want to fire the ballista? Yeah.
There's no harm in it.
Are
And
you
then we'll
taking aim
ram
with
them.
the- And it's an advantage because it's.
Can we? Yeah, and then can we take?
Or you can hit a
like,
specific.
Yeah,
with
we
our
can call.
fifth-
We can call our shot for neutral. If we want to hit something specific.
I haven't
Okay.
been lucky hitting, so I don't want to.
Yeah. Let's hit their sails. Let's try to slow them
Yeah.
down a little bit.
Okay.
Because the sails control their movement, and the more
I
damage
feel
it
like we
takes,
should
the less they can
focus
move.
on one thing now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Because if we
with
take out the sails, it
threshold-
reduces their movement potentially, and then.
Well, should we maybe double down on the ballista because they
Oh,
have
yeah,
the
actually.
damage
Oh,
threshold?
have we already done some damage?
yeah, we've
on
already
the
shot into a
ballista?
ballista.
Yeah, we
Okay,
already
yeah,
did.
just
damage
go
to
for
it.
it.
Yeah, they just try
Yeah.
to blow up the one ballista that we already
So,
shot at.
so you've damaged the hull, the oars, and one of their ballistas.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go after the ballista that we've damaged.
Yeah. Fire!
Brandon, fire away.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll fire this time, I guess.
At
I've-
advantage.
What off the
Take
hell?
aim.
Well, not an advantage.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, neutral because
Is it advantage? Alright, where's the ballista? Or yeah, the ballista.
Ship warfare is different, but it's kinda fun.
Natural
I won't lie.
one.
No.
Wait,
it
is it
goes
the one or is it
wide.
a 7? No, that's a natural.
Guys, we might just have to board this ship.
Okay. They are going to go. That's, I believe, all your actions. No, you have one more move if you want.
Yeah, we still have one more.
Ram it!
I don't.
I mean, the thing is, we're missing.
Yeah. Can we fire
I
the
mean-
ballista twice in a turn?
No, you cannot.
No.
Only once.
Dang. That's unfortunate.
I don't know. We just do assert dominance and all stand on the bow of the ship with our pants down.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
How far away are they?
Okay, so what if
75 feet.
what if we don't ram it, but we get right in front of it?
Well, then it'll ram us.
I mean, that's their decision.
They have
That's
to.
their
They
decision.
would have to, right?
If you got right next to them, they have to at least move the 15 feet to turn, so they would have to hit you.
Oh,
Big brain moves. We're not taking our action to be rammed.
yeah. We're
Well,
effectively ramming them
Galaxy
without
brain
ramming them.
moves.
Alright.
Okay, fine, whatever. Let's do it.
Let's do it. 60 feet. What up?
Yes.
How you
The Alpha
do?
Vectors literally, you guys are just sailing and your ships are doing this number. So they're gonna go for it. I need a con save from you guys.
Who wants
All
to
right, I'll
it?
do the con save this
Okay.
time.
Come on, be good, be good, be good. Plus what? 4, I think. Plus 3.
It's plus 3 for the ship.
9.
Oh!
You're not allowed, Nick.
Well, we all
Oh.
are rolling great.
Yeah,
So
we're all pretty
I don't
well.
know
You
who's
guys are
allowed.
gonna laugh because they rolled an 11, so they just succeeded.
Oh no.
Oh
They will-
my
they will
god.
bounce. Here, and they were going to do 16 d10 of damage.
We're gonna TP.
Oh yeah, this ship is sinking.
We gotta go.
We gotta get out of here. We gotta
No.
leave. They can only track us in the fog for so long.
I didn't roll very well. It rolled really bad. 42.
42.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, wait, that's not that
and
bad.
your damage threshold will subtract from that too.
Yeah, 15.
15.
And is that just specifically to the hull?
That's
yeah.
the hull.
And we got lots to spare in our hall.
It was what, 42 minus 15?
Yes.
I guess I'll just subtract the 42. Not damage 15. I will
Right.
add 15.
27.
We're at 235. That's still a big hit though. It
And
was
it will
like
continue
20
its
some
movement.
damage.
30, 40, and turn.
45.
Oh, now we're gonna get opportunity of attack.
Oh, they're ramming again!
And they're gonna use their last action to move and hit you guys.
Oh,
Okay,
Alright.
okay. I'll do it this time, boys.
nose.
Well, I rolled a natural 1 on that one, so these guys are
Oh,
taking
Yes!
hits.
they are
Yeah,
ramming themselves.
we got a 13.
All right.
There we go.
And they're
you,
stuck.
You guys bounce away, so you'll move up 1, and then
And they're
they're gonna
stuck.
take not Google Lens.
They
Not
take
Google Lens.
a lot.
They're gonna take Google Lens of damage.
Wait, can I roll the damage?
Go ahead.
All right, how many D10 is it?
16.
16 D10.
I just wanted an excuse to have my screen full of all
Yeah,
these.
full of
super
a
all
bunch of
those dice.
special D10 dice. Yeah.
Ooh,
Woo!
67.
Oh,
67?
look at that.
So damage threshold. That's 47
Yeah,
damage
that's
after the
47
damage
to the
threshold.
hull. That's huge.
It is still alive, but it is treading water.
Hell
I
yeah!
did one more action, so they're gonna fire a ballista at you because they moved twice.
I vote we circle around and do it again, boys.
That's a 2. So they're
Well, we got a Mangan already now.
Yeah,
Armored
so-
Badger.
Mangonel. The Mangonel does have a minimum range of 60.
Yeah. Well, I think we just
we
target.
can-
But yeah, we can move a little bit and get within get 60 feet away.
They're
Yeah,
gonna get an
shoot them.
opportunity of attack.
That's fine.
That is fine. And then I think we aim right for their hull.
Yeah,
So we
just
can
start
take
blasting
aim.
the hull.
Can we take aim twice? So okay, we can move. Can we take aim twice in one turn, Ethan?
Yeah, you're
Yep,
allowed.
Okay.
one for each weapon.
So then we'll do a neutral roll off the ballista and the mangonel for their hull.
for the hull and try to sink them.
Well,
Yeah.
we don't have to target the hull, right? If we're just hitting them, it automatically is hitting the hull, right?
It comes off its general ship hit points.
Oh,
You'd need to directly target the hull.
gotcha.
I think we directly target the hull.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's move to the range that we need for the mangonel, which means we'll take an opportunity of attack.
Yep.
From their ballista.
So I think here is 45 of our movement. That is, no,
That is a natural 20.
we need 30 to get there, and then.
Oh, they crit us with their ballista.
That's
Give me,
okay.
Brendan, I'll need a system.
Yep. Ooh, that's not good.
Is it our hull?
No, it's our ballista.
Oh, that's fine.
Our ballista's already down a bit of health, though. I think no,
Yeah,
we're
it'll be
fine. That I don't think.
Ethan's about to roll so shitty. Don't even worry.
45 points of damage.
See, I told you it was really
7
shitty.
HP left on that. Our ballista
Whoever's
is
on the
still
ballista,
standing.
This other ballista just blasts it, and you just
Yeah.
shrapnel goes everywhere.
Hey, we can
Alright.
still shoot it. That's all
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
That's
it's
all.
still there. The ballista is technically
All right.
standing.
So we moved. we took
Before
our
you
opportunity-
shoot,
Yeah.
the
No,
ship
great.
activates its passive ability. I need a wisdom save from the 3 of you.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not legal. You guys get a +4 if you're within a distance.
I
of
will
me.
say, I'll
Yeah,
say you're
yeah,
all
yeah.
within range for the ship.
That's a
contact.
wisdom
Six.
save.
Ooh,
16
25.
then.
16, 25.
Natural 20 for a big 28.
You all succeed,
Wow.
so none of you are frightened and lose your
All
actions.
right.
You-
Time
Yes.
for 4 actions to be double take aim and fire all the weapons.
Take that,
All right.
Thomas Lincoln
did we
Park.
Who
wanna-
wants to do? Who wants
Did
to
we
do the
want to turn
ballista
as well, or
and
do we want to
the
stay the way we're facing? Because we technically get a 90-degree turn here as well for moving.
So the ballista's on the front, so you wouldn't really be able to shoot them at your current angle.
Then
I vote we
turn
turn 90 with the intent of ramming them again. Because 05, fuck them.
We are facing north.
Blow your own ship up.
I don't give a shit as long as we take them
Hey,
down.
we have Prince Safarin's special ring. I mean, we're
Yeah.
supposed to return. We're supposed to return this boat, but I mean, you know, he
All
signed
right.
off. It's not our fault.
What you don't realize is every time the ship takes damage, it wails in pain.
All right, who's firing the ballista and who's firing the mangonel?
I'll take the mangonel again.
All right,
You take the ballista, room.
all right. I'll do the ballista first because the mangonel is more climactic.
Yes. Does more
All
damage.
right. So +6
+5.
to hit for the
Or
ballista,
+6,
right?
yeah, sorry. Yeah, +6 for the ballista.
Fuck. That's an 8 to hit. All right,
That will
bring it
miss.
home with the mangonel.
All right, here
Blast
we go.
him with it. It's a +5.
Oh,
Oh no!
An 8.
We spent 4 actions to do nothing.
Woo!
Oh boy.
Look at you guys go.
Right?
It's not good,
Damn
guys.
It's the only thing that's effective.
Yeah.
Ramming speed.
Well, that is all 5.
They're
of
gonna
our
go
actions.
then.
I'm pretty sad, I won't lie.
Yeah, I am too.
It's what it's.
Well, it's gonna shoot both of its mangonels at you real quick.
I don't think that's a legal move, Ethan.
I don't either.
A natural 20 on the mangonel.
Oh boy.
What's that hitting, Brendan?
According to the D4,
If it's the freaking ballista, I
it is
swear
the
to God.
sails,
The sails. Okay,
which
that is going
have
to
not
be...
gotten hit yet, and it should be fine if they get hit anyways, because we are always at 60 speed.
Yeah. We don't need those sails.
Yeah, screw
Uh,
the sails.
68 points of damage to the sails.
Ooh, minus 15 is what, 53?
Yep.
Yes.
That was like half our sail health, a little more.
Okay, next. That is a 9 for the second mangonel.
That
Get the
misses.
fuck out.
And then it's not even going to move. It's just going to take its last action to ballista your butts. For
My booty.
24.
That'll
That does
hit.
yeah. That is the helm.
It will do 21 points of damage.
Oh,
6 more to the helm.
Ramming speed.
Armored Badger.
All right. Well,
Do we want to shoot a ballista first and then ram?
yes, we need to. Well, we're gonna reload the mangonel.
Yes, we gotta reload.
Yeah.
We
Fire
shoot the
ballista.
bullet. Do we take aim because we can
We'll still
ram
have
it
2
in-
actions after
Oh,
that.
oh no, we still got a turn too.
Well, one
So we have
movement.
to move twice.
Yeah, so we do 1 move, and then we can turn, and we should be good. And we
Yeah.
can ram. So we can
I mean,
still fire and take aim and reload.
Okay. So do we do a general fire? Do we try to? Oh, wait.
If we take aim, we have advantage if we just shoot it, which should still do damage to their hull.
We have to move twice, take aim, fire ballista, reload mangonel. That works.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
both
yeah,
five
okay,
actions.
okay. All right, so we'll take aim and fire the ballista. Brendan, you have to fire this one.
Yes,
because Nick and I
please.
missed the last shot.
Yeah, okay. I will shoot the ballista. Hopefully I don't roll a
It's
nat
just
1
at the
again.
helm. It's just
Yeah,
at
you
the-
need to have a bad roll.
Are
Yeah.
we targeting something, or are we just firing with advantage?
I really think we should go for the hull. I don't know.
the helm.
The hull.
Or do we go for the full-on advantage and guarantee a hit?
Go for the advantage.
Or
Because
well,
it should always
more,
deal damage to
not
the hull,
guarantee a
right?
hit.
So
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
that is
Brendan,
a 5
please.
and a 7 on the dice for a like 13, I
That's
think
a
that is.
Oh, miss.
All right.
This is what
ramming
happens when Asriel's
speed.
not captaining the ship.
We're gonna go here. We're gonna turn 90, and then we're gonna fuck it up, fuck it up.
Here we go, gentlemen. Oh, it got a 15.
Shit. All right.
Did you guys succeed?
Who's rolling it? Should I roll it? I'm
Yeah,
scared.
you roll it.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. +3. Let's go. Okay. Dirty 20.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, there we
We're good.
go.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
I believe it's their turn. It's
Yeah,
the.
that is
the
our
final-
final
It
action.
was so scary.
All right, they're gonna shoot their 2 ballistas at you first. So first ballista.
Oh, man.
That is going to be an 18.
Yep.
Yep.
Random subsystem.
Actually, even if they targeted the helm, that hits.
We're
that.
kind of getting rocked by the alabaster.
12. It
creature.
only does 12 damage, so it won't even
No,
matter.
0 damage to the sails, which is what it would have hit.
And then that would be a 14.
That misses.
Look at that.
Run away,
And-
alabaster. Keep you little bitch.
It's gonna sail away. You get a knock.
Ugh.
Shoot the ballista.
Ballista.
Our
Who's shooting it?
7 HP ballista.
Keep it going, Matt. Keep it going,
All
Matt.
right, I'm
You rolled
gonna
real
try
well
to heat
last
it up. Oh, okay, 24 to hit.
See, there we
Yeah,
go.
there we go. There
Random
we
In the hot hand.
I would like to smite this one. No, I'm just kidding.
go.
You hit its sails for how much?
Hold on, I accidentally clicked too many die.
Yeah, it's 3d10.
1, 2, 3. There we go. 27, so 7 points.
Hey.
of damage.
Okay. 7 is good though. That's still some damage.
Yeah, we take damage. We take damage.
All right, you guys are up.
And our mangonel is ready.
right,
Unfortunately, they
Let's
are,
shoot that
they are
mangonel.
easily within range.
Matt, keep riding the hot
All
hands.
right,
Fire the big. Do
Are
we
you-
want
are
to take
you
aim on
taking
it
aim or anything,
to target
or-
the hull?
should we take aim?
I don't know. We need to really let this hit.
Yeah, take aim.
Let's take aim. We won't
Take-
target anything.
Yeah.
We'll just get that advantage and just
Okay.
hit something.
Okay, here we go.
Woo, big
12 plus. Is it plus 4 to hit? Plus
The
5 to
mangonel's
hit.
plus 5.
17 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, so that's 5d10 to a random system.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Ah,
how much damage?
27. Could have been better.
That is the average.
So a 7. So the mangonel fires from the armored badger, sailing high and through the air, striking the hull of the alabaster keep, puncturing it completely. And you see as the ship begins to sail away, it slowly lists to the left before tipping over and sinking into the briny, murky depth.
Let's
Yeah.
go!
Yes.
Oh man. All right. So Ruma is the one who fired the shot.
Give me that kill.
Alabaster Keep.
What a
On the
cool thing to
count.
have on the kill count.
Yeah, you get.
An entire
One.
ship.
Yeah.
I killed
Unfortunately,
Twigs.
with how the kill count is set up, despite the fact that that is easily worth like 20 kills, the Alabaster Keep itself is
I'm gonna-
only 1.
I'm gonna text Eric and be like, hey, I accidentally sunk your ship.
By accidentally, I mean on purpose.
By accidentally, I mean I shot it to death.
And rammed into it several times.
Yeah, I said, hey, I
Super
sunk your
sweaty.
ship, might be.
I sunk your battleship. Oh no.
We did
All
it.
right, gentlemen, you may continue your aimless journey through the fog wall.
All right.
True to
Continue
fog
it, we
wall.
shall.
Are we?
But
We're not
first, the
following
Alabama-
any sort of like compass direction or anything. We're
Nope.
just into
You're
the
just
fog.
sailing into the fog.
Tokyo
Into the
drifting our
mist.
ship.
All right. Yes, exactly like that. As you guys begin making your way deeper into the fog wall, hours pass. It's pretty much impossible to tell exactly how much time is. There's no sun that penetrates the fog. It's this kind of a slightly off bright surrounding and nothing but fog for what appears to be miles and miles and miles. Your ship, what's the HP left on your guys's?
146.
146, just under
half.
half, yeah.
4 points
So you
on
guys, so your ship struggles a bit as
it.
it
Got beat up.
kind of, as it kind of lists its way down the, down the ocean here, and finally, you come to what appears to be an end of the fog wall, or an edge of it. You can kind of see slightly through it a little bit. You can see bright sky again, almost like when you had entered into it.
Well, that's where we're going.
Well, I guess we might as well head to where we can see we can go.
All right. The armored badger emerges from the fog, and now you have found yourself in a reel out of the frying pan and into the fire moment. Rough waters take hold of the armored badger and begin pulling you forward. A massive whirlpool threatens to set you into the briny deep. Try as you might, your ship cannot generate enough power to pull away from the whirlpool. Slowly, your ship begins to list into the waters as it pulls you under and drags you down to the deep, where you are all
Dead.
dead. Yes, game's over. Thank you for playing. The party made the mistake they were supposed to lose in the following battle, but no, I'm kidding.
It was a forced loss. We just didn't understand.
You guys all black out as the water overtakes the ship.
Wah, wah.
A few hours later, you awaken. As you begin to come to, the spinning of the whirlpool still ringing in your ears, a beautiful and lavish room comes into view. Gold inlays, plush couches and tables give everything a very shiny look. The walls are purplish in color, cave-like. Bright, evanescent lights flicker from the ceiling as small fragments of coral glow bright. A table of delicious food lays out in front of you. A large wooden door stands between you and wherever you are.
I would go for the food.
Are we dead? What happened?
Is this all food that are cooked by the evil book of cooking?
The unholy book of recipes or whatever.
I would like to try some food.
It's food. It's actually pretty tasty. I think I forgot to bring in the map for this area. Oh well, it doesn't super matter for this right now. But yeah, so you try the food. There's a collection of breads, pastries, steaks, chicken, vegetables, potatoes, all manner. A glorious feast. Very quickly, Room, as you approach the food table to take bite, you notice that you are not alone, as there are seven other men scattered about you, and you are all there. The party being the five of you, but only the five of you are here. So like Nat's not
So
there.
not Nat.
Chief and Dola aren't there. Just the five of you, and these seven other guys. It seems.
We don't recognize these other guys.
Nope. From what you can tell, Sentinel, there seems to be a Sylvanian halfling, a human, another human, two elves, one being a dusk elf, a dwarf, and then finally another human with a slight scar running down one of his eyes.
And Asriel doesn't recognize any of them either?
Asriel would not recognize any of them either. A couple other things, Darby, as you maybe are kind of scanning around, you sense or can kind of smell that the air has that very like wet like scent to it. Like if you're ever somewhere where there's kind of like not really like a musty odor, but you're somewhere where you're just like, man, it smells damp in here, kind of thing.
Yeah. Moister than an oyster.
Moist.
Dank.
Very humid.
Dank.
Well, while I'm grabbing food, I'm gonna see if any of them will like look at me, and if they do, I'm just gonna give them the.
They're also asleep, it seems.
Oh, they're asleep.
You are the first to come to, it appears.
Well, I'm just gonna eat then.
The food is delicious. It's of all varying cultures here around Elysia. You're able to try some things you've never had before, Ruma.
Are there like doors and stuff in this room?
There's
or is
one
this-
door, right?
There is a single large door. Almost appears as if a giant could go through it.
Oh, it's big enough
Gotta
for Ruma.
Wait,
stand up.
did we just go through the maelstrom? Are we gonna see King Hecatan?
Unfortunately, no, but
Damn.
there may have been some inspirations.
Okay, I'm gonna head up to the door.
It is a large door, Sentinel. It would take quite a bit for you to open it. But you're a large bird, so you might be able to.
I'm going to try to open it.
It is very locked.
Before you even ask Sentinel, no, I have no idea how to lockpick a door that big.
I mean, you figured out the combination the last time, so...
Somehow I don't think this one has a combination. Well, do we want to try asking our wonderful friends here what's going on? They might have...
I mean, they're asleep.
Oh, I could wake them up.
We're going to try to wake them up.
Oh, why not? I guess I'll start with the Dusk Elf.
Okay. So, Darby, you head over to a Dusk Elf. He seems to be wearing decently fine clothes. And as you kind of go and shake him awake, he immediately comes to you, shoots up. Hey! Who the hell are you? Where the hell am I?
I'm wondering the exact same things.
After
Anything ringing any
money
bells
in my
here?
chips. Oh, what is this place? Who are you lot? Did you bring me here? What about these men? You bring them here too?
You don't know any of these other
Nefarious
people?
deeds. That's what I smell.
So you don't know any of these other people here?
No! Though they
Oh.
might know me, I'm the great Rudgar Hammersmack, merchant to the stars. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Sure.
We're just on vacation in
Yeah.
the seas. We don't travel these very much.
Huh, that's interesting. I I too was on the seas. Merchant ship, my armored corsair, as we like to call her. And all of a sudden, a large tentacle swept out from the sea and dragged me under. Wonderful little boat. I figured that I'd wake up in some beautiful hall surrounded by beautiful naked women, and here I am with you lot.
A
Yeah.
tentacle.
I can get naked.
He is pretty beautiful.
I will pass, sir, thank you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, very much so. I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Dinner and show.
Well, it was offer. No show tonight, apparently.
Come back at 10 o'clock.
Come back later. There'll be a show anyways.
We just start waking up all the
Do
other
you want
people?
to start waking other people up? See what else? I mean, so far he said there's a tentacle that brought him down into the briny deeps, which is not what we experienced, if I am
Yeah.
remembering
And he
correctly.
doesn't recognize any of the other people. So,
So there's the Sylvanian halfling. There is a human that looks pretty big and gruff. He's got like kind of black stuff under his fingernails. Another human that's relatively scrawny. There is a dwarf, another elf who just appears to be a standard elf, and then there's the other human with a scar across his eye.
the Scar guy
Yeah,
seems
let's put the Scar
interesting.
guy. He's the most unique of the bunch,
So you're gonna wake up Mr. Scar?
Yep.
and hope he
He
doesn't
has
stab us.
Distinguished.
Who's going to do that?
I will. I can
You can't-
I can get stabbed and be okay.
I was gonna say as you touch him, he immediately springs to awake and slashes you with a dagger that he
There we
has
go.
out.
Good decision.
A 13.
That doesn't it.
So he goes up Sentinel, but you're able to get away. He immediately jumps to his feet. You
No
can kinda
need
see
for
his
no need for
clothes
fighting.
slightly tattered.
Where in the hell am I?
We
Who
are
the
one
hell are
man.
you?
I
There's
mean,
big fried poultry in front of me.
You don't
Yeah.
recognize anyone here?
Fuck no. None of them, not a lot.
Okay.
Perhaps you've heard of me, Relgar Hammersmack, Merchant of the Stars.
no one's heard of him.
Yeah. You
No,
know,
I
actually,
haven't.
I take it back when I said there's no need for fighting. If you want to beat him up a little bit to keep him a little quiet, that'd be fine.
It's been a while since I've shed a little bit of blood.
I'm mostly
I
joking,
give
to
it.
be clear.
Drop me into it. My name's Horst. What's yours? It'd be good to get to know each other.
Well, before we introduce ourselves, we should wake everyone up so we don't have to introduce
Yeah, don't
ourselves.
need to reintroduce
6 more times.
You know how
Very
it is,
efficient.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
Don't need to
because
waste our
everyone's
time.
basically going to ask the same shit, you wake
Yes.
everyone up, and they're all very shocked and surprised to be
I
there.
have
Now
no
you
idea
are
what's going on.
all no one knows who anyone is. Everyone is surprised that you are all here, and you are now all surrounding. And going in order here, they begin to introduce themselves, starting with the Sylvanian halfling.
Ah, hello. My name is Galio. Pershenham. I'm a humble restaurant here. Back in Elos.
My name is Pat Jam, Backsmith.
Could have guessed that
And
one.
the scrawnier, that was the bigger human, the
Yeah.
scrawnier human.
Ambrose. The apothecary.
Okay.
At least I used to be before I lost my business.
And the elf's here.
Caliban. At your service.
Interesting.
And then finally the dwarf. They call me Yis. I scout for the Dragon Reach Mountains. I see we all have found ourselves in quite the predicament.
Correct.
And the rest of us have introduced ourselves. Who would the 5 of you be?
My name is Sentinel. The also known as the People's Champion, also known as one-time radio star, also known as the
remember that.
Sweeper.
The
Yeah.
Remy Show! You were
Yeah.
the big fan that was on there!
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan!
Oh, thank you.
He was on one of my merchant vessels one time. Very lovely young woman.
Yes, I go by many names, but Sentinel is the one that is known most by not really anyone except my friends, but that's okay. This is Rumor Wraith, Snowhammer, Carathoxy, But he,
Close enough.
Yeah, actually,
you-
that's pretty good. Actually,
but you may call him Room Up. That's how he introduces
Yes.
himself every time, and I'm getting better at it.
Yeah.
And then this is Darby.
Yes, I am Darby.
He's
You might
he's
know me
king-
better as
king
the
of the
Ace.
Cats.
If you've ever seen gambling in Igorith, you've probably heard of the Ace.
Oh, and there's
An ace
Azrael.
to
And
full.
There's also the other hatted man, that's Azrael, and then there's the blue man who is
Some of the
Prince-
sailors are like, "Oh, what? What?"
We can't pronounce his name, but
yeah. Tell me.
he lets us call him.
He lets us call him Prince Safarin.
Yeah.
The Galio, the halfling, will kind of go forward and serve as a voice for the group mostly here. Well, it seems we're all accounted for, or at least introduced. I
Sure.
don't know how everyone else found themselves, but I was just sailing along before a big storm came through and took my ship down. What about the lot of you?
You're a storm. He was a tentacle.
Oh, it was also a tentacle.
Two tentacle.
Cat
okay.
Jam says.
We were a whirlpool.
Yeah, we had a whirlpool.
Oh, that's a most foul way to go down.
Yes, it was.
So are we all dead?
Then the scar-eyed horse, he still kind of has his dagger. He's kind of flicking it a little bit. I was aboard. A prison vessel, you can say.
Not
Nice
surprising.
not to be in chains.
And did you know how the ship went down?
That's a good question. Storm, a tentacle, a whirlpool. What difference does it make I'm here? We're all here.
Fair, but I figure the more we know about how we all got here, we might be able to piece it together.
I mean, one thing that I noted is we all seem to be fine men. Good stature. Clean. Well, maybe except for Mr. McStabby over there, but we all seem pretty good.
Well, he is the odd one out here.
Are you saying this is the good place?
I don't quite know what that is, sir, but there's quite a healthy helping of food, which our big friend here has already partaken in. Was it any good?
I'm still eating.
This is the stuff.
It was just stuffy face.
He does classic dad joke. Oh, it was terrible.
It was terrible. You wouldn't want any.
Yeah.
We also found ourselves on nice made-up beds, too.
Hmm,
Everyone was asleep on beds.
Oh, okay.
interesting. Were any of you sailing into the fog when you went down?
Oh, heavens, no! Who would do something crazy like that? Someone with a death wish? What about you lot? Pretty much everyone just shakes their head or is like, I would never try something like that.
Well, sounds
Yeah,
like we
us
had the death wish. Then.
Neither.
You
I mean,
guys actually
yeah.
attempted to sail into the fog?
And made it out, actually. Well, almost
That's
made
where
it
you
out.
found your whirlpool? Oh, what a terrible way to go. I guess that's where all the ships that have tried to brave it have ended up in that whirlpool.
Hmm. There's absolutely no connection between how any of us got here. Well, minus the two people that got dragged in by tentacles.
I will say he is not here, but Prince Safarin is definitely been pacing the room. He doesn't look overly comfortable with what's going on.
Okay.
What used to be
Well,
trapped in him.
lavish food. Prince Safarin's nervous. And no one has any idea why they're here. Well,
As you ponder that, Darby, everyone is silenced as the creaking of the large door interrupts your theorizing and investigating. You turn to see the large handle slowly turning, this large, oversized, massive wood swinging inward. A man, you could call him, of about 11 feet tall, steps through. His skin is a deep blue, but appears to be wave-like, with the swirling of water under translucent skin. He wears fine robes wrapped around his waist while his chest appears muscular and bold. Sea life like plankton and small seahorses float within him. He crosses his arms, he smiles, and he looks to you. Greetings, gentlemen. My name is Chris Waveson. I hope you have found our place pleasurable to you.
Chris Waves.
Waves and
Very on the nose.
What are you doing here? Did you come here to me?
well, nice to meet you, Chris. What are we all doing here?
Yeah, why are we here in the first place?
That is an excellent question. Now tell me, my contestants, are you all ready to meet season 19's Kraken Bachelorette?
Oh boy,
And that's where we will end tonight's session.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
that's not what I thought was going to happen.
that is
We
not
got
what I was
fucking
expecting.
interdimensional television.
Oh no,
We're on a
we're having
reality
interdimensional
TV
TV.
That's why Prince of Farin. He's seen the show already.
He watches it.
Maybe he already knows all the answers.
The real question is, how many seasons has he seen?
Yeah.
Yup,
Is he
yeah.
fully caught up? Does he know that he's on the
Probably
newest?
not. Because he said there's a
Season
lot of
19
TV out there.
of the Kraken Bachelorette.
Kraken Bachelorette.
What did you guys think it was?
I don't know.
I was starting to think that it
I'm
might
a
have been
pocket
like
dimension
Prince,
at the bottom
yeah.
of the ocean.
I thought it might have been like Prince of Farin's like home.
I had no idea where that was
Yeah.
going at all.
Laughing, I'm like, oh, I think Matt's picked up on it with the name, and no, that
Well,
makes me
when you said
wasn't ready.
Chris Waveson, I pictured Chris Hansen, and I was like, oh my god, we're on To Catch a Predator. Which would have been terrible.